He went right, he went left. As he turned back to his left, he made the play retiring Devon Travis. A lot going on that play. Here's Ryan Goins.
Tough play for him. He turned the wrong way and then the sun and still made the catch.
But he had an idea where the ball was going to come down. Now Goins, the left-handed batter, gets out of the way of an inside pitch. Here's the windup and the 1-0 pitch. Goins takes a strike on the inside corner. Pierce is the on-deck batter. He'll bat for Biagini. The pitch is taken for a strike by Goins. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lyons works quickly, comes back on 1 and 2. Hit off the end of the bat on 1 hop to the shortstop. Diaz straightens, throws out Goins. With 2 outs, let's pause here for station identification on the Cardinals Baseball Network.
Listen to Stevie J and Diane Ducey Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 right here on ESPN 93.5 WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, a great law firm. Steve Pierce, right-handed batter, bats here for Biagini. Time called just as Lyons was ready to work. 1 inning and 2 hits. 1 run allowed by Biagini. And the Cardinals ran themselves out of the inning. The pitch, up and away, a ball. Richard got the RBI hit. Thought the throw was coming on through, yet it was cut off by Smoke. He threw to the shortstop Goins. And that's how the Cardinals' 7th came to a close. Pitch a little bit high ball. 2 balls, no strikes on the pinch batter, with 2 away in the 8th inning. Lyons works from the first base side of the rubber. The sidestep, high leg kick, the pitch. Hot shot to third, to his left. Jerko gets it, spins, throws, and retires Pierce. A hard hit. 1 hopper turned into out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-1 Blue Jays.
Hello, this is Shane Colt from Country Arbors Nursery. Spring is finally here and Country Arbors is open and ready to supply you with all your home and garden needs. We grow hundreds of thousands of annuals and 600 varieties of perennials right here in Urbana. If you're looking for a large shade tree, then you'll want to come out and see our thousands of trees dug and ready to be planted. Country Arbors offers a planting service on all our trees. Buy 3 or more trees and we'll give you 20% discount on the tree and the planting. We guarantee all of our larger trees that we plant for 5 years. And don't forget, we deliver dozens of different mulches and stone. You can find out more information and directions at countryarbors.com.
Check out the new BMW of Champaign. It's not like the old Twin City. They have new on-site local ownership since 2013, along with a new state-of-the-art facility. With a Customer First Service Award winner for 2015, BMW of Champaign does business your way. Yes, they have tons of cars. Yes, they'll get you what you want. Yes, they discount, deal, and even pick up and deliver. So stop in, ask for Ben, and give BMW of Champaign a look. BMW of Champaign at the corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy.
Spring has sprung, and for 25 years, Prairie View Landscaping has been the premier locally owned and operated lawn care provider in Central Illinois. Prairie View Landscaping is a full-service company, a one-stop shop for all your lawn care and outdoor needs. So email Lindy at Prairie View Landscaping today at mypvdiscount@gmail.com. That's mypvdiscount@gmail.com. Prairie View Landscaping, celebrating 25 years in business. That's mypvdiscount@gmail.com.
Are you looking for a new home or planning to refinance your existing home? Hi, this is Todd Duracon from First Federal Savings Bank of Champaign-Urbana, getting you and your home faster with loan closings in 30 days, mortgage loans, and refinancing that's fast, friendly, and local. We invite you to visit our experienced team of mortgage experts to find out how First Federal Savings Bank can help you with your loan closing in 30 days. For more information, visit 356bank.com. First Federal Savings Bank of Champaign-Urbana. Get what you want out of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
tickets to the May 20th Cardinals-Giants game at cardinals.com/promotions. Here's a swing and a line drive into center field, and that is caught. A diving play. No, the ball pops free as the center fielder, Pilar, had it, dropped it. Fowler's at second, leading off the 8th inning. That was going to be some play by Pilar, but as he hit the ground, the ball came free.
Yeah, he made a heck of a diving catch. But as you say, when he hit the ground, a ball that was a snow cone to start with, and it bounced right out.
The third double of the year for Dexter Fowler. The Cardinals have the leadoff man on for the second time today. Both times with doubles. Wong in the 5th inning, then he was picked off. So here's the Aledmys Diaz. The Cardinals, if they can get the line moving, they have 6 outs to work with to come back here in Game 1 after dropping a 6-5 11-inning game to the Blue Jays on Tuesday night. Aledmys Diaz, 0 for 3, 0 for his last 10. The pitch, swing and a foul at home plate. Smith is appearing in his 11th game, 0-0, a 1.86 ERA. 2 earned runs on 8 hits over 9 2/3. 1 home run given up with a walk and 13 strikeouts. Just 1 walk to 13 strikeouts so far for the right-handed reliever. The opponents are batting .206 against him. Fowler leads away from second base. The pitch to Diaz, a swing and a slow roller to the third baseman. Charging in, the play is made in time for the out. Good play by Darwin Barney to throw Diaz out. Fowler goes to third, 1 away. 40,099 the paid attendance for Game 1 of our doubleheader.
Those are tickets sold, right?
Right. Still a good crowd today.
Heck of a crowd. Considering it's a makeup game. Heck of a crowd.
Matt Carpenter steps up after Barney threw Diaz out. Diaz is 0 for 4. Carpenter 0 for 2 today. He's 0 for his last 5. On base in the first inning with a walk.
But he got that man from second over to third.
Get a run here, you never know, Mike.
That's for sure. Then you get a man on and get the tying run at the plate.
Here's the pitch inside for a ball.
Big difference, doesn't it? A lot of pressure it puts on him.
Jed Jerko waits on deck.
Got to get him in, though.
The Cardinals have scored 1. That was on a 2-out hit by Randall Grichuk. And the inning came to an end when Grichuk tried to move up on the single. The throw in was cut off. Here's a swing and a line drive right field. Base hit, runs in. Fowler scores and the Cardinals trail by 2. The RBI for Carpenter is his 6th.
One thing you can say about this Cardinal club, they will not give up. They might make some silly plays, some not very intelligent moves, but they do not give up. They will play right down to the last inch, won't they?
And here's Jed Jerko. The tying run is at the plate. Smith has given up 1 home run, and he's around the strike zone. The pitch. Swing and a foul as Jerko had a pitch out over the plate and fouled it straight back. With 1 walk to 13 strikeouts for Joe Smith, he's going to be around the plate. Carpenter met 1.
Cardinal pinch hitter on deck.
And that's Matt Adams.
32.
Jerko lays off a slider outside. Smith throws sidearm, and he'll take that big step toward third base and then sling the arm across his body. 1 ball, 1 strike the count on Jed Jerko. Moved to first, and that almost picked off the first baseman Smoke. Low throw, he caught it. Late tag on Carpenter. The Cardinals have lost 2 runners on the bases. Grichuk after his RBI hit in the 7th, and Cole Wong was picked off second after a lead double in the 5th. Jerko checks a swing and takes low. 2-1. Lefty J.P. Howell is ready in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. They called him up before the start of the series, coming back from a rehab assignment. Bright sunshine here on this Thursday afternoon, game one of the doubleheader. A swing and a foul over to the on-deck circle where Adams is waiting. Adams will bat for Tyler Lyons. Lyons worked 2 innings, his first outing of 2017. Gave up a run on a hit. He walked a man and hit a batter. Had a strikeout. There's a ball low to Jerko, 3-2.
Do you start the runner here?
I don't.
Let's see what the Cardinal manager has in mind.
That's his call. Jerko is walked. The runner doesn't go, and Jerko swings and goes down on strikes.
So you're both right.
Jerko, out number 2, and now Matt Adams, the pinch hit for Lyons. And will John Gibbons stay with his right-hander? He's going to. Jonathan Broxton is ready in the bullpen.
And O is also throwing just in case.
Adams, left-handed batting pinch hitter, 172 average, no home runs, 2 RBIs. The pitch by Smith, the swing, and a foul down the left field line. Adams had a big RBI hit in Sunday's game in Milwaukee. The Cardinals needed those 2 extra runs. They beat the Brewers by 2 and won 3 out of 4. Since then, the Blue Jays have won a 6-5 game in the 11 and lead today. Adams takes outside and low, 1 ball, 1 strike. A run in here in the 8th inning, and the Blue Jays lead 4-2. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. The pitch just off the outside corner, and Joe Smith wanted that call, so did Russell Martin. They didn't get it. Martinez gave up 3 runs. Lyons 1. The pitch. Adams swings, pops it up. Short left field. Barney down the left field line. Backpedaling, makes the catch. The Cardinals are out in the 8th inning. Mike has the 9th with the Blue Jays leading 4-2.
Your life is a daily planner page filled to the minute with no time for the flu, your kid's soccer injury, or a long wait in the ER. Mercy Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and most evenings, staffed by experienced Mercy physicians, ready to treat those unplanned health events and get you back on schedule. Visit mercy.net/STL Urgent for locations and hours. Go to mercy.net/STL Urgent. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Someone, please explain southpaw.
Left-handed pitcher.
But why southpaw?
Ben, it's baseball slang. Don't ask, just enjoy.
Nicole, why southpaw?
It's because most stadiums are built with the outfield in the east. You know, it keeps the sun out of the batter's eyes. Duh. Right.
The minute southpaw made sense. Marriott St. Louis Grand. Best place to take in the boys of summer. Book this minute at MarriottStLouisGrand.com to get great deals on tickets and be steps away from Busch Stadium. Let's play ball.
In the bullpen with Central Bank and the Birds on the bat.
There's something you should expect when you play the Cardinals.
What's that?
You're gonna see red.
Yeah. Make them see red with free Cardinals checking. Sign up and score an exclusive 1982 Cardinals championship jersey, 2 game tickets, and more. Visit CardinalsChecking.com or stop by any Central Bank location. Central Bank.
The hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Restrictions apply. 1 offer per household. Incentive available while supplies last. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
The farm team is back on the ball field with the Cardinals and ready to run. Fueled with high-quality soy protein, Simon the soybean runs for Missouri farmers and their work to be sustainable and efficient. Soy is Missouri's top crop, an important source of protein for livestock, and key to producing clean, renewable biodiesel. That's power Simon the soybean depends on as he's racing to the plate with the Cardinals this season.
Catch the Friday night mascot races and follow Missouri Farmers Care on Twitter and Facebook. Brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care and the Soybean Checkoff.
As we go to the ninth inning, the Blue Jays have the lead. They're trying to take the first two in this three-game set. This is a split doubleheader because of the rain out yesterday. And then the nightcap, Casey Lawrence, 0-2, will go against Adam Wainwright, 1-3. And we'll have our pregame show for you at 5:20 this evening. The play-by-play at 6:05. Jonathan Broxton is into the game, and his first pitch to Kevin Pillar. See right call, and at the knees. This game, the first game of the double dip, brought to you by Budweiser. Who's this Budweiser going to be for? This Bud's for you. Whoever you are, the 0-1 headed home from Broxton. Swinging a foul back. He has him quickly 0-2. Here's the next for their leadoff man, Kevin Pillar. All back here out of play. $40,099 to pay the attendance here.
The inning that really hurts, Mike, is the sixth inning. The 3 walks by Martinez. And then Ryan Goins, 2 out hit that drove in 2 runs.
And it's now 4-2 as we play here in the ninth inning. Cardinals have had the tying run to the plate, though, tonight. This afternoon, rather. Here's a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Grichuk returns it, and it's a leadoff single. The second hit for Pillar. He has 2 hits. He's singled twice, scored a run. He's 2 for 5, and it brings in Ezequiel Carrera. He's wearing the collar, 0 for 3 with a walk. Left-handed swinging left fielder. With the right-hander, Broxton on the mound.
Roberto Osuna is getting ready for the ninth inning.
It is 4-2 at the moment. Third baseman in on the grass. As a pickoff play goes to first. Runner back, no tag. It is Kevin Pillar. He is a base stealer, though. He's swiped a couple this year. First base coach talks to him a bit. He takes a lead. He's held by Carpenter. He is checked by Jonathan Broxton after a long look. Right-hander pauses, checks, and he now throws the first again. The runner's back safely. Martinez, 6 innings, 3 runs, 5 hits, struck out 8, walked 3. Lyons, 2 innings, gave a run on 1 hit, struck out 2, and he walked a man. Now it's Broxton. He's given up a leadoff single to Pillar. The infielders look for the double play ball on the pitch. It is coming. Swinging a line drive base hit to left field. So both Pillar and Carrera have gone to the opposite field with base hits. And it brings in Jose Bautista, who has been on base 4 times today. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, a walk, a run scored, and hit by a pitch. Infielders look for the double play ball with runners at first and second. No one out. And the Blue Jays trying to increase their 4-2 lead. Broxton comes to the belt. Checks on the runners. And delivers. Outside ball 1. Broxton has faced Bautista 3 times in his career. Bautista's 0 for 3 against the Cardinal right-hander. He's a dangerous cat, though, with runners in scoring position. The delivery. Swing and a double play ball to short. Out at second and out at first. A 6-4-3 twin killer. Big double play there and another 99.99 to Cardinals care from the American Equity Mortgage folks. And it brings in the left-handed swinging Justin Smoke. He has a single today. He's also driven in a run with a sacrifice fly. And he has a man at third base and 2 outs here in the top of the ninth inning. 4-8-0 Blue Jays, 4-8-0 Blue Jays, 2-7-2 for the Redbird. They've stranded 8. Cardinals have left 6. And the pitch for Smoke headed home. Swing and a miss. $40,000+ here for this, the first of a split doubleheader today. They'll clear the house, and then we'll play the Blue Jays again here tonight. Jim's going to hustle over to the hill and have some more bakery goods from our friends, the Missouri Baking Company. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Smoke. And at third, infielder's back, outfielder's the same. 0-2 pitch, Broxton to Smoke. Swing and a foul down the left side into the seats, out of play. Souvenir, they scramble for it. In the nightcap, Lawrence, 0-2. Casey, a right-hander against Wainwright. Adam, the Cardinal right-hander, who's 1-3. Lawrence, 0-2. Broxton has a new baseball, stands on, looks in, gets a sign from Yadier Molina. There's the one he wants. There's a big gap in right center, and there's a lot of hitting room down the right field line for Smoke. And he takes it inside low. Broxton trying to get us to the bottom of the ninth, down by 2. Big run over there at third base with 2 away. And a 1-2 count on Justin Smoke. Smoke has 10 RBIs on the season. Hitting 267 at the start. And he takes it inside low, and it's even now at 2 apiece. Russell Martin is in the on-deck circle for the Blue Jays. Man at third, 2 outs, 4-2. Toronto. The pitch. Swing and a shot deep to right. There's the Cardinal right fielder, though, and a nice play by Richie. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals need 2 to tie. Blue Jays up 4-2.
Hey kids, want to grow tall like the pros and track it? Well, you can, thanks to Missouri Farmers Care and the St. Louis Cardinals. Don't miss the Cardinals-Cubs game on Saturday, May 13th, when each kid entering the ballpark with a ticket will take home a Cardinals growth poster featuring outfielder Dexter Fowler. Get your tickets now at cardinals.com/promotions.
These fans are getting some big league baseball tonight.
There's only one Cardinals baseball.
Keep your eye on the ball, sweetie.
Hey, do you think the kids would want apple or orange juice after the game?
Why are you looking at juices on your phone?
I'm ordering online delivery from Schnucks.
Schnucks delivers?
They do now. I go online, pick out what I want, and they do the shopping for me.
Wow, that's so easy.
Plus, Schnucks delivers anywhere. At home, at work, even at the Little League field. So we don't have to miss a thing.
Schnucks now delivers fresh groceries and can be at your door in as little as 1 hour. You order, we shop, we deliver. Sign up at schnucksdelivers.com.
Hi, this is Cardinals pitcher Adam Wainwright, teaming up with Delta Dental's Tobacco-Free Nation. We've got a winning game plan for the ultimate sport, life. Living long and healthy means protecting your body by saying no to smoking or chewing tobacco. Truth is, tobacco is a game changer. It robs you of your looks, your teeth, your health, even your life. If you smoke or chew, stop now. Better yet, don't start. Join us and live tobacco-free.
Ameristar has more gaming options than anywhere else in St. Louis. But it's more than just a casino. It's restaurants like Asia and Bugatti's Steak and Pasta and the ultimate nightclub experience, Rise. It's a 25-story, 4-diamond hotel and full-service spa. It's St. Louis's ultimate entertainment destination. And it's all right here at Ameristar. Must be 21 to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-BETS-OFF.
Osuna comes in. He'll take over the pitching duties. Latos and the Cardinals starter are still the ones accountable for this action. You know, you can shop till you drop here in St. Louis. The outlet malls of Chesterfield Valley, Taubman Prestige, and St. Louis Premium for high fashion, home goods, kids' clothes, and a lot more. Find more fashion at ExploreStLouis.com. Here is Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off. Yadi has a double today and a stolen base. He's 1 out of 3, and he swings and lines it into left field. That's going to go for a pair into the corner, and Yadi has his second double, and the tying run will bat.
Osuna suffered a blown save here on Tuesday night, giving up a run in the 9th inning. The Cardinals need 2 to put a blown save on him today.
And standing in now, Jose Martinez. Colton Wong is the on-deck hitter. Jose has a base hit today. He singled and scored in the 7th inning. Their catcher, Martin, went to the mound, said something to Osuna, and he's back at home plate now. Martinez, who had a 2-run homer here on Tuesday night, is at the plate, and he takes it outside low for a ball. Roberto Osuna. Right-hander, he's from Mexico. He was born in Juan Jose Rios, Mexico. And he throws a strike on the outside corner. And the count's even 1-1. Yadier Molina with his second hit of the day. The 8th for the Cardinals. He's at second. And the pitch for Jose Martinez. Swinging a foul back here, out of play. Back downstairs and a souvenir there. Amazing how they scramble for the souvenirs, isn't it? Here we're scrambling to get out of the way. All right, Yadier Molina, he's at second base. No one out. Martinez in the hole with a 1-2 count. As Roberto Osuna checks on him and pitches. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. He's out at first and the runner stays at second, 1 away. How about a station break, especially for you folks that listen in on. This is the Cardinals Baseball Network. Colton Wong took an intentional walk in the 2nd inning. He doubled, was picked off of second base in the 5th, and he grounded out in the 7th, and he bats here in the 9th, and he takes it low, ball 1. On deck man is Gritchick, home run punch there. Wong has hit a home run this year. He has a home run, and he has 8 runs batted in. He is ready. From the left side, deep in the box, holds it down on the knob. He's set, so is Osuna. In the delivery. Strike at the knees. 1-1. 40,000 plus. They've stayed around, basking in the sunshine here in downtown St. Louis. Each club with 8 hits. 4-2 the score. Blue Jays have the 4. Number foul off the end of the bat. And Wong is in the hole now, 1-2. Yadier Molina. Lead off double. Jose Martinez Grounded to the shortstop. Jose was out at first, Molina stayed at second. Now it's Colton Wong, and he swings and strikes out on an off-speed delivery. And the Cardinals are down to their last out. It is Grichuk, but he has home run power. Grichuk does. He singled the run home, but then made a base-running mistake as he was out trying to go to second base, and they cut it off and threw him out. So he's the tying run now as he walks in with man at second base, 2 down, bottom of the 9th inning. On deck it is Dexter Fowler. Osuna delivers. Outside strike call. Orlando Grichuk. He is set. And the Osuna pitch. Ooh, it just missed outside, 1-1. They're listening in on KTMO in Kennett, Missouri. Bottom of the 9th, 2 down, man at second base, tying run at the plate, 1-1 pitch. Osuna to Randall Grichuk, swinging a long high fly ball into left center. This has got a chance. We are tied. A 2-run home run. It's a 4-4 score. He's driven in 3. That one just sneaked over the Budweiser side. Talk about a pick-me-up long ball. Grichuk. That home run for the Cardinal outfielder. His 3rd of the year. And he now has 11 runs batted in. Tops on the club. They want him to come out and take a bow. And here he comes. Swinging a miss on a changeup, and Fowler's in the hole. So another blown save by Osuna.
Grilly's a guy who looked good in relief on Tuesday night for Toronto.
Here's a long one down the right field line, but it goes foul. Home run distance, but on the wrong side of the pole. And it's 0-2. Extra innings the first game, then the rain out. Tied here, 4-4 in the bottom of the 9th. Fowler at the dish. And a pitch low, it's 1-2. Dexter could send us home. He's hit 2 homers. How about Grichuk? 2 for 2 with 3 runs batted in. The delivery. In the dirt, 2-2. So the folks are getting their money's worth today. Cardinals have out-hit the Blue Jays 9-8. We're tied 4-4. And another pitch will come for Dexter Fowler, the Cardinal center fielder, he's 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored and a single. Listen to the crowd. They're into it big time. The delivery. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the 10th. John will tell you about it. It's 4-4.
It takes special qualities to stay in the game for 25 years. And that's exactly what you get from Cardinals Magazine as it begins its 25th season. The most entertaining variety of Cardinals features you'll find anywhere. To celebrate this special milestone, you'll receive a pair of tickets to a 2016 home game by signing up for the tremendous coverage only available through a subscription to Cardinals Magazine. Sign up for just $35 at 314-345-9000 or cardinals.com/magazine.
Swing a long one into left center. Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. 2-0 Cardinals. It gets over the board, and the Redbirds.
Cardinals all-inclusive tickets are on sale now and feature some of the best views Busch Stadium has to offer, plus complimentary food and drinks.
We had my buddy's bachelor party in the all-inclusive Legends Club, and it was great. We enjoyed all-you-can-eat hot dogs, brats, and nachos. Plus beer, of course. And we had a great view of the game.
All-inclusive tickets start as low as $55, and there are several options to choose from.
The UMB Champions Club was the perfect place for me to entertain my clients. We enjoyed the premium buffet and mixed drinks before the game, and the indoor area provided a great setting to connect with the clients on a new level.
All-inclusive tickets make for perfect date nights. Dinner and a game included in one great price. My girlfriend was so impressed. I don't think I can go back to a non-inclusive ticket now.
All-inclusive tickets are on sale now. Get yours at cardinals.com/all-inclusive.
Hey, Mike Shannon here. Have you ever wanted to make a difference, but you just didn't know how? Well, let me tell you about an organization that I support. It's Goodwill. You can make a difference just by donating to Goodwill. Goodwill never asks for your money. They just want your stuff. They turn your donations of clothing and household goods into jobs for people with disabilities. There's a Goodwill in every neighborhood. Visit MERSGoodwill.org. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill.
Roberto Osuna, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs. He gave up a home run to Grichuk. No walks, 2 strikeouts, and we're going to extra innings. The Cardinals playing their second extra inning game of the season, while the Toronto Blue Jays have an extra inning record of 2-3. The Cards are 0-1, losing to the Blue Jays on Tuesday night 6-5. Son Juan-O will face Russell Martin. The Cardinal closer is in the game. Martin has a home run today, a walk and a run scored besides the home run. For O, this is appearance number 10, 1-0 with a 5.59 ERA. He has saved 5 games, 14 hits in 9 2/3, 6 earned runs, 2 homers, 2 hit by pitch, and he fires high, ball 1. O has walked 2, striking out 8. The opponents hit .325 against him. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Slider off the plate. Martin let it go. 2 balls, no strikes. It's Martin, Darwin Barney, and Devon Travis. Barney and Pierce have been used off the bench for the Blue Jays. Here's a slider for a strike. 2-1 on Martin, who just gave up on the pitch. The wind and the 2-1. Now time called at home plate just as O was ready to pitch. The wind up, the kick, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Fastball, 92 up in the zone. Randall Grichuk came into the game as part of a double switch when Tyler Lyons relieved Carlos Martinez. Swing and a foul by Martin. And since coming into the game, he has a base hit for an RBI and a 2-run homer to keep this game going. The Cardinals were down to their last out, and Grichuk hit the ball just to the left field side of the batter's eye out there into the seats. Here's the 2-2 pitch for Martin, a swing and a line drive left field right to Martinez. Jose puts the squeeze on it, 1 down. Darwin Barney comes to bat for the second time. Barney came in as a pinch hitter for Chris Coughlin, stayed in to play third base. A strikeout victim in the 7th inning facing Lyons. In the bottom of the 10th, Diaz, Carpenter, and Jerko are coming up. Dominic Leone is warming in the bullpen for Toronto. So Zuna gave up 2 runs, 2 hits, struck out 2, and allowed a home run. The next pitch is fouled off, hits the screen on the right side over by the Cardinal dugout. 0-2 the count on Darwin Barney. We're in the 10th, 4-4, game 1 of a day-night doubleheader. A swing and a foul, that goes out of play to the right. Latos started for Toronto, no runs, 3 hits over 6. Biagini gave up a run, so did Joe Smith, and Roberto Osuna gave up 2.
So both starters off the hook.
The 2-strike pitch. Darwin Barney takes the ball outside, 1-2. Quality start indeed for Carlos Martinez, who gave up 3 runs, 5 hits over 6 innings. He walked 3, struck out 8, and allowed a home run to Russell Martin. Tyler Lyons gave up a run, but Broxton, through a scoreless 9th, was on in the 10th. A swing and a foul, a defensive swing. But Barney fouled it off the top of the screen, and the ball goes back into the crowd. 40,099 tickets sold. Game 2 of the series, game 1 of a day-night doubleheader. Here's the windup and the 1-2 pitch with 1 away. Foul ball back, a fastball up. Martin lined out. And now with a count of 1-2, Son Juan is ready to throw pitch number 13 this inning. Here's the sidestep, the pause. Now the pitch. Strike 3 call, knee high, outside corner. 2 outs in the 10th inning. And here's Devon Travis. Travis has been on base 1 time with a walk, 2 strikeouts, and a fly ball out. The windup with 2 outs, the pitch. Low, ball 1. Travis is hitting a .119. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Where's the light blue batting gloves? The pitch is swung on, popped up. That goes foul and out of play. I have a ringing in my ear. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The Phillies beat the Marlins 3-2. It's on the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard. Pitch outside, ball 2, 2-1. Travis is the 7th place hitter. Goins, the shortstop, bats 8th. Goins had a big 2-out hit in the 6th inning, driving in 2. The pitch hit hard foul down the left field line. Nice catch there by the ball person, saving a lady in the front row. Good play. 2-1 on Devon Travis. With his 18th pitch. A high pop-up. It's on the infield. Jerko, the third baseman, in fair territory, makes the catch. Works a 1-2-3-10. The Cardinals have 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Diaz, Carpenter, and Jerko in the bottom of the 10th inning. That's where we're headed, 4-4.
This is a Budweiser beer. Smooth, crisp, beechwood aged beer. Brewed the hard way. No shortcuts. So when we wake up itching to prove the world wrong, this is the beer we'll drink. When we aren't afraid to fail, when we outwork and out-heart everyone, this is the beer we'll drink. We've got things to do. Great, big, amazing, life-changing things to do. Ambition in one hand, Budweiser in the other. So when that prototype finally works, when we stop calling our startup a startup because it's not a startup anymore, when we win championships we're not supposed to win, when we say we're going to change the world and we actually change the world, this is the beer we'll drink. Budweiser. This is the beer we drank for the last 140 years, so it's going to be the beer we'll drink for 140 more. This Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Budweiser Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Your 4 tires are all that connect your car to the road. Thankfully, Cooper Tires has more than a century of experience in manufacturing comfortable, capable tires. Each Cooper tire is made to last for thousands of miles and to help you safely get to where you need to go and back again. Our dedication to quality means we understand precisely why your tires matter, which is why you can count on Cooper, an American company since 1914.
Visit Neil Tire today.
Ameristar has more gaming options than anywhere else in St. Louis, but it's more than just a casino. It's restaurants like Asia and Bugatti's Steak and Pasta and the ultimate nightclub experience, Rise. It's a 25-story 4-diamond hotel and full-service spa. It's St. Louis's ultimate entertainment destination. And it's all right here at Ameristar. Must be 21 to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-BETS-OFF.
Here we are in the bottom of the 10th inning, game one of our day-night doubleheader. Eleventh Diaz will lead off, and he'll be facing Dominic Leone. Leone is pitching in game number 8, 0-0 with a 2.89 earned run average. 3 earned runs, 4 hits over 9 1/3 innings. 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, a wild pitch, and an opponent's batting average of 129. What a time to break out of an 0 for 11. Eleventh Diaz. The pitch. Way outside, ball 1. The 5th pitcher of the day for the Blue Jays. Leone works out of the stretch from the third base side of the rubber. Dominic pitches. It's in the dirt and all the way to the screen. Hits the backstop and goes right back to Russell Martin. Leone is 25 years old. Born in Connecticut, lives in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. 5'11", 195 pounds. Pitched in 25 games with Arizona last year. The pitch. Here's a line drive center field. Base hit. The winning run is on, leading off the 10th. Sounded like a broken bat hit, but Diaz gets on, breaking an 0 for 11.
Well, here are your options. You can play it straight. You can put the hit and run on. You can do just about anything you wish. Steal, bunt, want to manage. What's your call? Got to make up your mind now. You can't wait.
It's here with Matt Carpenter up. Carpenter got a base hit. He walked in the first, singled in a run in the 8th inning. And Carpenter had gone 0 for 8 to begin the season with runners in scoring position. He broke that. And let's see if he can get on a roll. The pitch to Matt. Strike called inside corner from Dominic Leone. Leone was claimed off waivers by the Blue Jays and is off to a good start for them. But in this game has given up a single to Eleventh Diaz. 4-4, bottom of the 10th. 10 hits for the Cardinals to 8 for the Blue Jays. Carpenter wigwags the bat over the plate. Matt didn't play in the game on Tuesday night, serving a 1-game suspension. Moved to first, and Diaz jumps back safely. Ledme singled up the middle. Smoke is holding at first base. The shortstop Goins is almost behind the second base bag for the left-handed batting Matt Carpenter. They play Carpenter to pull on the infield. Center and left field, they play him as an opposite field hitter. Straight up and right, Bautista. The pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Latos started, didn't give up a run over 6. Biagini allowed a run on 2 hits in the 7th. Ditto for Joe Smith in the 8th, and Osuna 2 hits and 2 runs, including a Grichuk home run, with 2 outs in the 9th. That's why we're playing in the 10th inning. It's Dominic Leone on. Move over to first and back in safely. Eleventh Diaz. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. 1-1 on Matt Carpenter. Another move to first, and that was to the home plate side of first. Smoke had to come off the bag to catch it. Matt has hit 2 home runs, driving in 6. Out to the mound, Russell Martin. And Martin is taking his time getting the message across.
Where'd that soundtrack come from? Star Wars or what?
That's not on your phone? You don't have that?
No, I don't think so.
That MP3 on your phone? 1-1 the count on Matt Carpenter. The pitch by Leone. Carpenter checks his swing and takes low and in, ball 2. Diaz was able to get on with a base hit. You know this about Matt Carpenter. He's going to make the pitcher work. 2-1 the count after strike one, 2 out of the zone. And if Carpenter can't get that winning run in, perhaps Jerko can. The pitch. Carpenter hits it hard, foul down the right field line. Smoke almost caught that. Smoke was holding against the runner, Eleventh Diaz. Took a step into foul territory, and the ball just went past his glove. Diaz back to first base. Solid contact made, but a foul ball. And a 2-2 count on the Cardinal first baseman. Carpenter stands back in. Waves the bat over the plate. While Leon says yes to the sign from Martin. Martin puts down the target. The pitch. Carpenter swings and strikes out on a pitch in the dirt. 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Diaz singled. He's still at first base, and here's Jed Jerko. Jerko is hitless today. 0 for 3 with a walk, 1 strikeout. 9 for his last 19, including a home run. Jed's playing third base, batting in the cleanup spot. The outfielders play deep in left and center, trying to cut off the run at the plate. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. A ball to the left field corner could be interesting. The Ezekiel Carrera lined up with a 375 sign in left center field.
And he's a left-handed thrower, too.
From the stretch, Leon with the pitch. Jerko swings and misses. Went after a cutter, a slider, and that counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Good late movement that time by Dominic Leon. Leon gave up a hit to Diaz. Carpenter worked the count some and struck out. That's 1 ball, 1 strike now on Jed Jerko. The pitch on the way. A check swing, a strike on the outside corner. Jerko didn't like the call. The fans yell, "Come on, blue," and Brian O'Nora is wearing black. 1-2 on Jerko, leveling the bat over the plate. Jed wears the white batting gloves as Dominic Leon pitches. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seattle led Detroit tied at 1 in the 8th. Washington a 3-2 lead at Denver against the Rockies in the top of the 6th. The Dodgers have a 1-0 lead at the Giants in the 5th as the Phillies beat the Marlins 3-2. Atlanta over the Mets 7-5. The 2-2 pitch for Jerko. Strike 3 call. 2 down. Cardinal pinch hitter Greg Garcia. We'll see if he can keep the inning alive. The Cardinals have used Matt Adams and Randall Grichuk off the bench. Eric Fryer is the lone extra player. The backup to Yadier Molina available off the bench. So batting for O, it's Garcia. A scoreless top of the 10th inning for O. 3 up, 3 down with a strikeout. Greg Garcia. Been a very reliable pinch hitter. He takes a pitch over but low, ball 1. And he has a good eye at the plate.
It's as tough as there is in the game is to be a pinch hitter, isn't it?
Batting .324 for his career. Our slugging percentage is .324. As a pinch hitter, though, he'll work the count. And he'll take a good swing. He takes outside. He even got a game-winning RBI his first year being hit by a pitch. He has a .333 on-base percentage so far this season. Cardinal pinch hitters have been very good. From the stretch, the pitch. A low strike call. The fans behind the plate groan. Garcia wasn't all that happy with it. The Cardinals are 12 out of 27 with a home run. Diaz hit that home run as a pinch hitter. in Milwaukee. Greg Garcia, no homers, 2 RBIs. The balls, 2 strikes. Eleventh Diaz opened up the 10th inning with a single up the middle. Matt Carpenter struck out swinging. Jed Jerko was called out on strikes. And it's 2-2 on Greg Garcia, trying to keep the 11th inning going for Yadier Molina. Dominic Leone from the high set, the pitch. A swing and a line drive, base hit to center field. Diaz takes the turn at second, he goes to third, and Molina will come up with a winning run at third, 2 outs in the 10th. Garcia is some kind of pinch hitter.
Well, he's just a good player, period. Good, sound, fundamental, everyday guy. Good base running, too, by Diaz. He was going to third all the way.
Now Yadier Molina. Molina has doubled twice today. And we'll see how the Blue Jays want to play this. On deck, it's the rookie, Jose Martinez. Don Gibbons is the manager of the Blue Jays. He gets out to the mound. His closer, Osuna, has suffered 2 blown saves in this series, yet the Blue Jays managed to win in the 11 innings on Tuesday. There's a base open at second base. And Yadier Molina is just going to drop the bat and go to first base. Are they going to walk him? What's the call?
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
That's what they're going to do, so they don't have to pitch to him under the new rule. Molina gets the intentional walk, bringing the rookie, Jose Martinez, to the plate. That loads the bases. The outfielders come in some in left and center. In a few more steps in right field, Jose Bautista. But Martinez has good opposite field power. 2 outs. The winning run is Eleventh Diaz at third. The fans stand here at Busch Stadium. Game 1 of a day-night doubleheader, 4-4 in the bottom of the 10th. Jose Martinez can win it right here. Ball 1 outside, just off the plate. Close call. Jose singled and scored a Cardinal run in the 7th inning. He's 1 out of 4. Batting .361. 1 home run, 4 runs batted in. Right-hander against right-hander, Dominic Leone with the sign and from the stretch. The pitch on the way, a swing and a high fly ball. That's hit to deep right. Back goes Bautista to make the catch at the warning track. The Cardinals leave the bases loaded. We go to the 11th, tied at 4 with the Blue Jays.
This is Julia Rowe from Busch Stadium Special Events. We like to say that Busch Stadium is a place where dreams come true both on and off the field. Did you know that we've hosted weddings at home plate, corporate batting practices on the field, and parties in the Cardinals clubhouse? The ballpark is a versatile venue, accommodating any type of event, large or small, casual or elegant. Make your next memory at Busch Stadium with a unique event. Find out more at cardinals.com/events.
Hey Cardinal fans, single game tickets for the upcoming season are on sale now. Make sure you pick out your top games and be a part of the exciting action this year at Busch Stadium. Interleague play will feature the Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, Kansas City Royals, and the Tampa Bay Rays. The schedule features weekend series with the Reds, Cubs, Giants, Mets, and many more. Your favorite players are back. Adam Wainwright, Matt Carpenter, and newest addition, Dexter Fowler. Along with great promotional items like the championship rings, jerseys, and bobbleheads, we've added t-shirts, a Mike Shannon alarm clock, hats, and pullovers, just to name a few. So don't wait. Get the best seats for the best games and promotional dates right now. Single game tickets are on sale now. Cardinals.com/promotions.
These fans are getting some big league baseball tonight.
There's only one Cardinals baseball.
Before the start of every game, there must be a plan. It can be the difference between winning or losing. Vitae Foundation gets it. Their well-executed game plan, combining right brain research with targeted media strategies, reach women facing unplanned pregnancies and help them find life-saving pregnancy help centers. That's a solid game plan with a winning strategy. That's Vitae. Life, the game we must win. Check them out at adsforlife.org. This message brought to you by the Vitae Foundation.
As we go to the 11th inning, the Cardinals bring in the right-hander, Bowman. They'll use a pinch hitter who comes out on deck. That's Morales here in the top of the 11th inning. It'll be Goings to lead it off. Goings drove home 2 with a base hit in the 6th inning. He is 1 for 4 on the day. It is Jerko at third, Diaz at short. Wong, the second baseman. Carpenter at first. Martinez in left, Fowler in center. Grichuk the right fielder. Yachty the catcher, and the first pitch by Bowman's outside, ball 1. 4-4 score. 4-8-0 Blue Jays, 4-11-2 Cardinals. Each club is stranded 9. Cardinals leaving the bases loaded in the bottom of the 10th. We're now in the 11th. Bowman pitches. Swinging a foul left side. Morales, a home run threat, is in the on-deck circle. We owe you a break. This is the Cardinals Baseball Network.
Listen to Stevie J and Diane Ducey Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 right here on ESPN 93.5 WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Here's a long high fly ball to center field. A can of corn for Fowler. 1 away. And it brings in Morales, the pinch hitter. 11th inning action. Leone, 1 inning, no runs. He gave 2 hits. Oh, he gave 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 intentional walk. So he'll give way to a right-hander. Listening in their bullpen, that's probably Howell. Here is Morales and a strike call. Good fastball from Matt Bowman. They're very deep for Morales. The Cardinals' second baseman is a good 25 feet into the outfield. Grass. And the pitch by the Cardinal right-hander headed into the left-handed swinging Morales. Swinging a squirter foul off to the left. Out of play, he jammed him. It's 0-2. Long look as Bowman gets his sign. Kendrys and Morales. A swing and a line drive, base hit to left field. Boy, a nice piece of hitting by Morales. And a 1-out single by the pinch hitter. It brings in Kevin Pillar, their leadoff man, the center fielder. He has 2 hits in the game today. He's 2 for 5.
Grilli and Tepera are the 2 right-handers warming up now for the Blue Jays.
Tepera and who?
Jason Grilli.
Grilli, okay. He was in that game the other night.
He was the winner.
Got the save. Got the win, rather.
Tepera, the other pitcher, got the save.
Mm-hmm. They're loosening in the bullpen. 1-out single here in the 11th by Morales. He's at first, the pinch hitter, and it's Pillar. Pillar has 3 home runs on the year. He's their leadoff hitter. And he's hitting over 300. The right-handed batter. Facing the right-hander Bowman and a strike. Oh, a little low and outside, ball 1. This is the first of a split doubleheader, and we're in the 11th inning. Played 11 innings on Tuesday night. Here is the 1-0 from Bowman to Kevin Millar. Pillar takes a strike. Kevin has grounded out to short, to third, struck out, singled and scored, singled and stranded. He is 2 for his last 2. Infielders are looking for the double play ball. Man at first, one out, 11th inning, 4-4 score. Bowman checks on the runner and pitches inside and low, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Long look. The delivery. It's headed in. Swinging a double play ball to third. Out at second. Out at first. Our 4-3 twin killer. And another 99-99. The Cardinals care from the American Equity Mortgage folks. We go to the bottom of the 11th. We're tied. The Blue Jays and the Cardinals, 4 apiece.
This is a Budweiser beer. Smooth, crisp, beechwood aged beer. Brewed the hard way. No shortcuts. So when we wake up itching to prove the world wrong, this is the beer we'll drink. When we aren't afraid to fail, when we outwork and out-heart everyone, this is the beer we'll drink. We've got things to do. Great, big, amazing, life-changing things to do. Ambition in one hand, Budweiser in the other. So when that prototype finally works, when we stop calling our startup a startup because it's not a startup anymore, when we win championships we're not supposed to win, when we say we're going to change the world and we actually change the world, this is the beer we'll drink. Budweiser. This is the beer we drink for the last 140 years, so it's going to be the beer we'll drink for 140 more. This Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Budweiser Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Your life is a daily planner page, filled to the minute, with no time for the flu, your kid's soccer injury, or a long wait in the ER. Mercy Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and most evenings, staffed by experienced Mercy physicians, ready to treat those unplanned health events and get you back on schedule. Visit mercy.net/STL Urgent for locations and hours. Go to mercy.net/STL Urgent. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
And the Cardinals have won the game on a home run by the Wizard.
Hey Cardinal fans, Ozzie Smith here for Ameren, Illinois. It's easy to be an energy-saving whiz. Start by installing a qualifying smart thermostat in your home. You'll get cash back and save up to 15% on your energy bills. Ameren, Illinois energy efficiency programs put more power in your hands. That's energy at work. To learn more, visit amerenillinois.com/programs.
A leadoff double by Molina in the 9th inning, and then with 2 outs, Randall Grichuk with a 2-run homer to tie it. We're now in the bottom of the 11th. It'll be Wong to lead it off with Grichuk on deck. Grichuk has 3 of the 4 runs that driven in today. Carpenter has the other one. It came in the 8th. Cardinals scored in the 8th. And those 2 in the they had 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th, and it's 4-4 here in the bottom of the 11th. And the first pitch is a strike call from Tupera to Colton Wong, and we're underway here in the bottom of the 11th inning. 4-9-0 Blue Jays, 4-11-2 Cardinals. And the Redbirds with a couple of misplays on the base pass today. Here's a line drive into the right field corner. That's going to go for extra base. Wong is around first. He digs for second. He'll go easy into second. He's going to try for third now. And the throw over there, he is saved. A leadoff triple. He hesitated at second base for just a second. Then he threw it back in gear, and he winds up with a leadoff triple. Now what do you do? You have Grichuk and then Fowler. You walk the bases loaded. Or you just play it straight.
Second triple for Colton Wong.
Infield's going to have to come in for the play at the plate, no matter how you play it.
Well, I was holding my breath, Mike, when I saw him take that stutter step at second. You don't want to make that first out or last out at third base.
All right, they're going to pitch to Gritchick. The infield comes in for the play at the plate. Now they're going to walk him. He walks, intentional pass. I'm sure they're going to walk Fowler also. They will. They'll load the bases. Yeah, they're going to walk him also. Let's go on down. And it'll be the bases loaded, no one out for Diaz. Red Mees with a base hit to start the 10th inning. He's 1 out of 5 on the afternoon. So he could send 40,000 home very happy here. They'll play the infield in with the bases loaded, no one out. That's because the leadoff triple by Colton Wong. All 4 of the infielders, Barney, Goings, Travis, and Smoke will be in for the play at the plate, and the outfielders will come in also. The left fielder, Carrera, is already in. The fly ball, as deep as the center fielder is and the right fielder. Wong is going to score from third base. Do they bring him in further? No, they're going to stay right there. All right, infielders in for the play at the plate. And the first pitch to Diaz. Here it comes. Swing and a long high fly ball to left field. That's going to do it. He tags. He doesn't go, and the throw is cut off. So, bases loaded, 1 out as Diaz couldn't get it deep enough. It's going to be up to Carpenter. Now the infielders can play back at short and second anyway. Let's see how they want to play it. The outfielders ought to be in anyway. The left fielder was the only one in, and they didn't choose to send him with no one out. So a meeting out there. I don't know what the meeting is about. Play the infielders in at the corners, back at short and second. Or you play them all the way in, however you want to do it, or halfway. And here comes their manager now to tell them exactly what he wants to do. I thought this was the big leagues, John. Huh?
A lot of teaching going on at the big league level.
I guarantee you there is. And we're going to have a pitching change. This pitching change is brought to you by Goodwill. Give the hope, give local, give Goodwill, and we're back after this.
This is Julia Rowe from Busch Stadium Special Events. We like to say that Busch Stadium is a place where dreams come true both on and off the field. Did you know that we've hosted weddings at home plate, corporate batting practices on the field, and parties in the Cardinals clubhouse? The ballpark is a versatile venue, accommodating any type of event, large or small, casual or elegant. Make your next memory at Busch Stadium with a unique event. Find out more at cardinals.com/events.
Hey, Cardinal fans, single game tickets for the upcoming season are on sale now. Make sure you pick out your top games and be a part of the exciting action this year at Busch Stadium. Interleague play will feature the Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, Kansas City Royals, and the Tampa Bay Rays. The schedule features weekend series with the Reds, Cubs, Giants, Mets, and many more. Your favorite players are back. Adam Wainwright, Matt Carpenter, and newest addition, Dexter Fowler. Along with great promotional items like the championship rings, jerseys, and bobbleheads, we've added t-shirts, a Mike Shannon alarm clock, hats, and pullovers, just to name a few. So don't wait. Get the best seats for the best games and promotional dates right now. Single game tickets are on sale now. Cardinals.com/promotions.
These fans are getting some big league baseball tonight.
There's only one Cardinals baseball.
Before the start of every game, there must be a plan. It can be the difference between winning or losing. Vitae Foundation gets it. Their well-executed game plan, combining right brain research with targeted media strategies, reach women facing unplanned pregnancies and help them find life-saving pregnancy help centers. That's a solid game plan with a winning strategy. That's Vitae. Life, the game we must win. Check them out at adsforlife.org This message brought to you by the Vitae Foundation.
The seventh pitcher of the day for the Blue Jays is J.P. Howell. He'll face the left-hander, Carpenter, with the bases loaded, 1 out. The infielders are in at the corners, back at short and second. Really about halfway at short and second. Here's the pitch to Carpenter. Strike call, fastball inside corner. He's 0 for 2 lifetime against Howell. On deck man, Jerko. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the 11th inning, a 4-4 score. First game of a split doubleheader. And Carpenter could be the hero. He is set. So is J.P. Howell. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt, stopped by their catcher, Russell Martin. 1-1.
Well, that's one way to win the game. Let that ball get by.
That'd be nice. A leadoff triple by Colton Wong. Intentional passes to Gritchick and Fowler. Diaz has flied to left field. Now it's Carpenter with the sacks jam. 1 out, 4-4 score. Bottom of the 11th inning. It's game 2 of a 3-game set. Now time called, and catcher's going to go out and talk to J.P. Howell. Borney's in at third. Smoke the same at first. Goins and Travis are halfway at short and second. That halfway will get you into trouble. It's going to be a tough job for the second baseman to cover second on a ball hit to the third baseman. Here's a strike, and it's 1-2 now. Maybe the shortstop's going to cover second base on a ground ball to third. What do you think, John? That's the way it looks like, doesn't it?
It does.
The second baseman, Travis, is in, and he's a good 25 to 30 feet away from second base. Here's the 1-2 for Carpenter. Matt facing the left-hander Howell, and it's a curve. Took a little off. It's outside, and it's low, and it's 2-2.
The way Howell likes to throw the curveball to Carpenter, it's a very real possibility to get that one hopper to third base.
The shortstop, Goins, is very close to the bag at second base. Second baseman is in and about halfway at second base and a long way from the bag. Here's the 2-2 pitch. J.P. Howell to Carpenter outside. Ball 3, full count. He wouldn't walk him now, would he? He wouldn't walk in the winning run. Bottom of the 11th. 3-2 count. 1 out. Infielders looking for the double play ball. Listen to this crowd. They have come alive. All right. Come on, Matt Carpenter. Get it done right here. 3-2 pitch. Howell has his sign. He sets himself. He checks. He kicks. And he pitches. Swing and a long, high fly ball to right field. The Cardinals win this one on a grand slam home run by Matt Carpenter. In the bottom of the 11th, he hit it a ton out of here. He touches them all, and the Cardinals win it 8-4. The first game of a split doubleheader. They are at home plate, and they mob Carpenter. Redbirds win it 8-4 with a grand slam home run, a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 11th. We'll have the totals for you next.
Cardinals.com/magazine.
Catch a Cardinals game in Hall of Fame style in the new Proficient Red Jacket Club. This new all-inclusive area is designed to commemorate the Cardinals' iconic Hall of Famers and features an upscale buffet and full-service bar. Enjoy a great view of the game from outdoor reserve seats on the suite level down the right field line. Tickets for the Proficient Red Jacket Club start at just $75 and are on sale now at Cardinals.com/all-inclusive.
This is Brian Finch from the Cardinals Hall of Fame and Museum. Have you ever wanted to try and broadcast the club's greatest moments, put on a World Series ring, or hold an authentic game-used bat by Lou Brock or Stan Musial? You can at the Cardinals Museum. Our museum also boasts one of the largest team-specific collections of artifacts and memorabilia in the world. If you love the Cardinals and our rich history, a stop by the Cardinals Museum is a must. The museum is open daily and is located in Cardinals Nation at Ballpark Village. For info and tickets, visit cardinalsnation.com.
Well, a heck of a win here for the Cardinals, and another $1,000 the Cardinals care, courtesy of the Drury Hotels, probably family-owned and operated Drury Hotels. They've been a member here in St. Louis and our community for over 40 years now. At Drury Hotels, the extras aren't extra. And another big red W for the Wheezy Company, as the Redbirds win this one in a grand fashion, a grand slam home run by Matt Carpenter here in the bottom of the 11th inning. So both of these games, the first two have gone 11 innings, and the Redbirds and the Blue Jays have split them. 4-9-0 Blue Jays, 8-13-2 Cardinals. Bowman's the winner at 1-0. Tepera takes the loss. He's 1-1. It took 3 hours and 32 minutes, 40,099 paid to see it. We'll come back and we will have the Marriott Grand Play of the game for you next.
It takes special qualities to stay in the game for 25 years, and that's exactly what you get from Cardinals Magazine as it begins its 25th season. The most entertaining variety of Cardinals features you'll find anywhere. To celebrate this special milestone, you'll receive a pair of tickets to a 2016 home game by signing up for the tremendous coverage only available through a subscription to Cardinals Magazine. Sign up for just $35 at 314-345-9000 or cardinals.com/magazine.
Swinging a long one into left center. Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. 2-0 Cardinals. It gets over the board, and the Redbirds.
Cardinals all-inclusive tickets are on sale now and feature some of the best views Busch Stadium has to offer, plus complimentary food and drinks.
We had my buddy's bachelor party in the all-inclusive Legends Club, and it was great. We enjoyed all-you-can-eat hot dogs, brats, and nachos, plus beer, of course, and we had a great view of the game.
All-inclusive tickets start as low as $55, and there are several options to choose from.
The UMB Champions Club was the perfect place for me to entertain my clients. We enjoyed the premium buffet and mixed drinks before the game, and the indoor area provided a great setting to connect with the clients on a new level.
All-inclusive tickets make for perfect date nights. Dinner and a game included in one great price. My girlfriend was so impressed. I don't think I can go back to a non-inclusive ticket now.
All-inclusive tickets are on sale now. Get yours at cardinals.com/all-inclusive.
Hey, Mike Shannon here. Have you ever wanted to make a difference, but you just didn't know how? Well, let me tell you about an organization that I support. It's Goodwill. You can make a difference just by donating to Goodwill. Goodwill never asks for your money. They just want your stuff. They turn your donations of clothing and household goods into jobs for people with disabilities. There's a Goodwill in every neighborhood. Visit mersgoodwill.org. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. Cardinals got a run in the 7th. They got another in the 8th. A 2-run home run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th to tie this game at 4-4. Then in the 11th inning, a leadoff triple by Colton Wong. They walked Gritchick intentionally, Fowler intentionally. Diaz flied to left field, and that brought in J.P. Howe to pitch to Matt Carpenter. And this is the Marriott Grand Play of the game. 3-2 pitch. Howe has his sign. He sets himself. He checks. He kicks. And he pitches. Swing and a long, high fly ball to right field. The Cardinals win this one on a grand slam home run by Matt Carpenter. In the bottom of the 11th, he hit it a ton out of here. He touches them all, and the Cardinals win it 8-4. And the nightcap will come your way at 5:20 with the pregame show. 6:05 the play-by-play. It's Casey Lawrence. 0-2 will go against Adam Wainwright. Some barn burner here, huh, John?
I'll tell you, Mike, the way the Cardinals came back down to their last out with Randall Grichuk driving in the last 3 Cardinal runs in the regulation and 9, and then an extra innings to get that set up with the lead triple by Colton Wong, the 2 walks, and then Howell just coming back from a rehab assignment, getting into his first action here in the series, and then Carpenter got into a pitch. Just looking for a fly ball, he got the big fly.
Way out of here. He hit it a ton high and long, and a grand slam home run gives the Cardinals a split in this 3-game this set, with the final game coming up in just a matter of hours. We're on the air at 5:20 tonight with a pregame show. 6:05 the play-by-play as Lawrence and Wainwright, a pair of right-handers, will hook up. For John Rooney, Jim Jackson, Jacob Krause. We hope you've enjoyed this one as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. A grand slam, a walk-off home run by Matt Carpenter in the bottom of the 11th. Give the Redbirds an 8-4 win, and we say so long for just a while. St. Louis Cardinals baseball has been brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. By your quality Ford dealers, the official vehicles of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Snooks Delivered. Order groceries online with snooksdelivers.com. By AT&T, mobilizing your world. By Shelter Insurance. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com for your auto, home, life, and renter's insurance needs. We're your shield, we're your shelter. By Explore St. Louis. Learn more about all the great things to do in St. Louis by visiting ExploreSt.Louis.com. By Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Central Missouri's beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Voted the best recreational lake in the nation. Plan your vacation at funlake.com. And by Weekends Only Furniture and Mattress, a proud sponsor of the St. Louis Cardinals. This is the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Welcome into the Missouri Lottery Postgame Show. What a win for the Cardinals. As John mentioned, down to their final out, Randall Grichuk ties the game with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th. And then Matt Carpenter, a walk-off grand slam in the 11th. 8-4 Cardinals over the Blue Jays, their 10th win of the year. With the win, fans, you can get 50% off of Papa John's Pizza tomorrow. To redeem, go to papajohns.com and enter CardsWin as the promo code. What a game for the Cardinals to pick up the first game of the doubleheader. Carlos Martinez to start, some late offensive heroics, and Matt Carpenter, his walk-off grand slam, wins at 8-4 Cardinals over the Blue Jays. Back to the broadcast booth we go next on the Missouri Lottery Postgame Show. Chris Rebby with you at Busch Stadium on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
This is Rick Horton. No matter what life throws at you, you need options. After all, a good pitcher doesn't just throw fastballs. For 25 years, Vitae Foundation has effectively used media and research-based messaging to help women find options when faced with an unexpected pregnancy. Healthy options and caring support. What women deserve when life throws them a curveball. Vitae Foundation, a real game changer. Learn more at adsforlife.org.
It's time for breakfast at Burger King.
Remember at Burger King, I got the 3 for 89-cent pancake deal?
Yeah.
I tried to take one.
But they're 89 cents.
Yeah.
You can spare one.
I understand, but you know what I said.
Well, you said respect the stack.
And did you?
No, because I like pancakes. Respect that stack. Get 3 pancakes for just 89 cents. That's 3 fluffy golden pancakes for 89 cents now at Burger King. Here's another great breakfast deal. 2 croissant sandwiches for just $4. Only at Burger King. Limited time at participating Burger King restaurants.
Hey, Cardinal fans, single game tickets for the upcoming season are on sale now. Make sure you pick out your top games and be a part of the exciting action this year at Busch Stadium. Interleague play will feature the Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, Kansas City Royals, and the Tampa Bay Rays. The schedule features weekend series with the Reds, Cubs, Giants, Mets, and many more. Your favorite players are back. Adam Wainwright, Matt Carpenter, and newest addition, Dexter Fowler. Along with great promotional items like the championship rings, jerseys, and bobbleheads, we've added T-shirts, a Mike Shannon alarm clock, hats, and pullovers, just to name a few.
So don't wait. Get the best seats for the best games and promotional dates right now. Single game tickets are on sale now. Cardinals.com/promotions.
These fans are getting some big league baseball tonight.
There's only one Cardinals baseball.
This is Julia Rowe from Busch Stadium Special Events. We like to say that Busch Stadium is a place where dreams come true both on and off the field. We specialize in unique and memorable experiences that you can have at Busch Stadium all year round. It's weddings, dinners on the field, a party in the clubhouse. We can accommodate any type of event, large or small, casual or elegant. Think about Busch Stadium for your next event. Find out more at cardinals.com/events.
Hi, Mike Shannon here. Have you ever wanted to give back, make a difference, but you didn't know how? Well, let me tell you about an organization that I support. It's Goodwill. Goodwill makes it easy to give back. All you need to do is donate your old clothing or your household goods. They help a lot of people with disabilities right here in St. Louis by turning your donations into jobs. There's a Goodwill in every neighborhood. Visit mersgoodwill.org. Give hope. Give local. Give Goodwill.
But John Rooney, this club may boot it around. They may make some unusual plays, psychological misplays here and there. But one thing they do not do, and that's quit. This club just keeps coming after you and after you and after you, and this is a good example in this first game of the doubleheader.
Well, Mike, the hitting has taken a while to come around, but once the Cardinals got in position with Colton Wong at third base and a couple of walks, and Matt Carpenter wasn't available on Tuesday night for that extra inning game, serving a one-game suspension. But, boy, he got a pitch he could drive. And Carpenter drove in 5 of the last 8 runs, and Randall Grichuk drove in 3. He was something. Randall Grichuk came off the bench today and singled in a run in the 7th. And he was out trying to advance to second base for the last out in the 7th inning. But with the Cardinals down to their last out, a home run, the 3rd of the season for Randall Grichuk, and the Cardinals stayed alive and won it in 11 on the slam by Carpenter.
Yeah, it will be Wainwright in this second game against Casey Lawrence. Our first look at him, Chris Raby.
Yeah, not a lot of time until the turnaround, but maybe a good thing as the Cardinals got hot late in this game, trailed 4-0 in the 7th, got a run in the 7th, a run in the 8th, 2 in the bottom of the 9th with the 2-out, 2-run home run from Randall Grichuk, and then the grand slam in the bottom of the 11th to win 8-4 over the Blue Jays. Let's take a break. When we come back, Mike Claiborne as our unstoppable player of the game. We'll hear from manager Mike Matheny and go into the Cardinals clubhouse as well. What a win, walking it off in grand fashion. 8-4 Cardinals over the Blue Jays in 11. Back on the Missouri Lottery Postgame Show next from Busch Stadium on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Wisconsin Tourism Secretary Stephanie Klett. A summer vacation in Wisconsin is a chance to unwind and escape from the day-to-day, to recharge your batteries without plugging in a power cord. So skip the texts, tweets, and posts and spend some quality FaceTime with the family. After all, when you're on vacation with everyone you really want to talk to, who needs a cell phone? Discover phone-free fun and more at TravelWisconsin.com.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike,
breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call 1-800-850-2960 or visit ShrinersHospitalsForChildren.org/St. Louis.
It takes special qualities to stay in the game for 25 years, and that's exactly what you get from Cardinals Magazine as it begins its 25th season. The most entertaining variety of Cardinals features you'll find anywhere. To celebrate this special milestone, you'll receive a pair of tickets to a 2016 home game by signing up for the tremendous coverage only available through a subscription to Cardinals Magazine. Sign up for just $35 at 314-345-9000 or cardinals.com/magazine.
Swing a long one into left center. Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. 2-0 Cardinals. It gets over the board, and the
Cardinals all-inclusive tickets are on sale now and feature some of the best views Busch Stadium has to offer, plus complimentary food and drinks.
We had my buddy's bachelor party in the all-inclusive Legends Club, and it was great. We enjoyed all-you-can-eat hot dogs, brats, and nachos, plus beer, of course, and we had a great view of the game.
All-inclusive tickets start as low as $55, and there are several options to choose from.
The UMB Champions Club was the perfect place for me to entertain my clients. We enjoyed the premium buffet and mixed drinks before the game, and the indoor area provided a great setting to connect with the clients on a new level.
All-inclusive tickets make for perfect date nights. Dinner and a game included in one great price. My girlfriend was so impressed. I don't think I can go back to a non-inclusive ticket now.
All-inclusive tickets are on sale now. Get yours at cardinals.com/all-inclusive.
Hey, Mike Shannon here. Have you ever wanted to make a difference, but you just didn't know how? Well, let me tell you about an organization that I support. It's Goodwill. You can make a difference just by donating to Goodwill. Goodwill never asks for your money. They just want your stuff. They turn your donations of clothing and household goods into jobs for people with disabilities. There's a Goodwill in every neighborhood. Visit mersgoodwill.org. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill.
Back on the Missouri Lottery Postgame Show, Chris Raby with you on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network. What a win for the Cardinals, 8-4 over the Blue Jays. They walk it off in the bottom of the 11th inning. And the man who was responsible is our train unstoppable player of the game. Let's head outside. Mike Claiborne has more.
Our player of the game this afternoon is Matt Carpenter. Hey, we just needed something out of the infield.
I know. That's all I was going for. When I hit it, I knew I at least got the sac fly in, so I was feeling good about it.
This was a really odd game. You spotted them 4 runs. Some things you normally don't do came about with the errors, some of the mental mistakes. What was being said in the dugout?
We just keep fighting. I mean, this group, even though we had a couple innings there and things kind of looked off, we kept fighting. We kept putting together good at-bats. Like you saw in the last inning, good leadoff triple by Colton, the home run to tie it by Grichuk. Yeah, guys just never quit.
For you in that situation, bases are loaded. You know he's got to throw you a strike at some point. There were a couple of pitches that were called strikes, maybe borderline. How do you have to maintain your composure in the box?
You just got to keep fighting, knowing that he's got to come to you, can't walk you in that situation. So I just kept grinding, kept battling, and finally got a pitch to handle.
Ready to go for another one?
Ready to go.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, that's Matt Carpenter. He is our player of the game.
Player of the game brought to you by Train. Visit traininfo.com to view Train's lineup of unstoppable products. Again, not just Matt Carpenter. The Cardinals getting some offensive heroics in this game. They were down 4-0 in the 7th inning and were trying to find something as Matt Latos was fantastic in this game. And after Jose Martinez reached with a single, it was Randall Grichuk picking up his first RBI of the afternoon to give the Cardinals their first run.
The pitch from Biagini. A swing, and there's a ball looped into center field that gets down for a hit. Here comes Martinez trying to score. The throw offline, and the throw goes into second base as it was cut off. And out at second, Randall Grichuk. The run scores. The Cardinals get on the board, but the inning is over as Grichuk tried to move up. And the throw was cut off, and he was out by plenty at second base.
Another base running mistake.
Yeah, a couple of base running mistakes for the Cardinals as Colton Wong got picked off in this game. Randall Grichuk as well, able to drive in the run for the Cardinals, but he was tagged out at second, attempting to advance on the throw that was cut off. So the Cardinals end up getting 1 in the 7th there and making it a 4-1 game. Bottom of the 8th, we went. Dexter Fowler would double to right center, a ball that went off the glove of Kevin Pillar, who usually is very good out there. Ledemys Diaz grounded out. That moved Dexter Fowler to third, and then Matt Carpenter would cut the lead in half.
Here's a swing and a line drive right field. Base hit, runs in. Fowler scores, and the Cardinals trail by 2. The RBI for Carpenter is his 6th.
All right, not technically in half, but it was 4-0 for the Cardinals starting the bottom of the 7th, 4-2 after 8. Bottom of the 9th, Yadier Molina would double. A couple of doubles for Yadi today. What a game he had. He was hitting the ball very, very hard. Jose Martinez grounded out. Colton Wong struck out, and the Cardinals down to their final out would send Randall Grichuk to the plate facing the Blue Jays closer Roberto Osuna.
Bottom of the ninth, 2 down, man at second base, tying run at the plate, 1-1 pitch. Osuna to Randall Grichuk swinging a long high fly ball into left center. This has got a chance. We are tied. A 2-run home run. It's a 4-4 score.
Randall Grichuk, what a way for the Cardinals to get this game into extra innings. And again, a little reminiscent of the fight back that we saw Tuesday as the Cardinals ended up losing 6-5 and 11. Today, though, they got some great pitching from their bullpen, as it would be Seonwan Oh, a 1-2-3 outing in the top of the 10th. The Cardinals were able to get something going in the bottom of the 10th. It would be Greg Garcia singling with 2 outs. It sent Aledmys Diaz to third, an intentional walk to Yadier Molina, but then a Jose Martinez flyout that went just about all the way to the warning track. Then after Matt Bowman came in and got a double play ball from Kevin Pillar after a 1-out Kendrys Morales single, bottom of the 11th. Colton Wong triple to lead off the inning, 2 intentional walks, so only 2 pitches thrown with the new intentional walk rule, and the Cardinals had the bases loaded. Aledmys Diaz flat out to left, and then Matt Carpenter, our train unstoppable player of the game, walked it off for the Redbirds.
All right, come on, Matt Carpenter, get it done right here. 3-2 pitch. Howe has his sign. He sets himself. He checks. He kicks. And he pitches. Swing and a long high fly ball to right field. The Cardinals win this one on a grand slam home run by Matt Carpenter. In the bottom of the 11th, he hit it a ton out of here. He touches them all, and the Cardinals win it 8-4. The first game of a split doubleheader. They are at home plate, and they mob Carpenter. Redbirds win it 8-4 with a grand slam home run, a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 11th.
8-4 Cardinals over the Blue Jays, 8-13-2 for the Cardinals, 4-9-0 for Toronto. Your winner, Matt Bowman, 1-0. Your loser, Tepera, who picked up the save on Tuesday. It was Howell who surrendered the grand slam to Carpenter. Carlos Martinez started the game, 6 innings, 3 earned runs on 5 hits, walking 3 and striking out 8. Still no wins for Carlos. Tyler Lyons made his first appearance of the year, 2 innings, giving up a run on a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And Jonathan Broxton, Seonwan Oh, and Matt Bowman combining for 3 scoreless innings. Cardinals over the Blue Jays 8-4. We're back to get reaction from the Cardinals manager and the clubhouse next on the Missouri Lottery Postgame Show on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Are you looking for a new home or planning to refinance your existing home? Hi, this is Todd Durakan from First Federal Savings Bank of Champaign-Urbana, getting you and your home faster with loan closings in 30 days. Mortgage loans and refinancing that's fast, friendly, and local. We invite you to visit our experienced team of mortgage experts to find out how First Federal Savings Bank can help you with your loan closing in 30 days. For more information, visit 356bank.com. First Federal Savings Bank of Champaign-Urbana. Get what you want out of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Mike Kessel. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Stop by our office, 1701 Broadmoor Drive, Suite 110 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Money Smart Week is back April 22nd through the 29th. There's always something new to learn about money management, so make sure you get involved with one or many of the events planned for Money Smart Week 2017. It's an entire week of classes, workshops, training programs, and seminars to address money management at every stage of life. Everyone will benefit, from kids to young adults to those getting ready for retirement. This week of events is for everyone. Visit MoneySmartWeek.org for a list of events surrounding Money Smart Week, or search Money Smart Week Champaign County on Facebook.
Hi, it's Stevie J. Start your day with me along with Diane Ducey, weekday mornings 7 to 9 here on ESPN Radio 93.5.
Oh, the smooth sounds of decadence. It is the Tay and J Show, ESPN Radio 93.5. Latte, Mike Carpenter. It is a show that yesterday we worked hard for you. We went overtime yesterday.
That's right.
Today we're going to go a little shorter. Of course, the Cardinals game went extra innings. Matt Carpenter. Oh, Jeremy's on the phone, and he's hearing little Matt Carpenter with a grand slam as the Cardinals get a win. They go 10-11. They will play again tonight, and we're off the air about 5:20 to get ready for the second game of a day-night doubleheader. The big news yesterday, Mike, Mark Smith says yes to the Fighting Illini. We were able to run the stream, and we again thank WCIA Channel 3 for allowing us to do that. Before we get to Jeremy Warner, who is very nice to be joining us from vacation in Florida, right before we get to him, it's a day later almost now for you. I know it's setting in for you because you went on a Twitter barrage and it was nothing but positive, and I loved it.
How can it not be positive?
Amen.
Finally, some real positive news. I say finally. There have been bits of positive news, but you've wondered what it all amounts to. And now it feels like there's some forward momentum. There's a trajectory for this program. Earlier today, with Jeremy being gone, I popped over to the Oven.
Oh, that's right.
And got some audio from Brad Underwood, and he spoke with media for about 15 minutes. And he's a pretty chill guy, but you can still tell that this was huge. And I asked him the question, when in regards to Mark Smith, what does he have, what values does he reflect that you're trying to instill in your own program? And he said everything.
Wow.
Everything about him.
Perfect.
And I think that's why this is not just getting a talented kid. This is getting a potential program-defining character or figure that would be a perfect poster child both on and off the court for what Brad Underwood wants to do here.
I think that's a perfect segue into Jeremy Warner, of course, the co-host of the Tay and J Show, also IlliniInquirer.com. Jeremy, we'll ask about your vacation at the end, but let's get right into this. What Carp just said about Brad Underwood, and I think you would agree that this is exactly what Mark Smith gives to this Illini basketball program.
What's up, boys?
How are you, buddy?
Hello.
Doing well. Yesterday was absolutely huge, and Carp hit it. I mean, we talked about with Jordan Goodwin. We kept calling him the culture changer. Plus, he's a really, really good, productive player. But Illinois, Tom Izzo was comparing this kid to Denzel Valentine, right? I mean, that's what he's selling him, Denzel Valentine. The last time Illinois had a player like that was D. Brown or Darren Williams, right? I mean, they've had some good players. Brandon Paul, Malcolm Hill, really, really good players. When you talk about somebody who's going to put a team on his back and, carry them like that, has that kind of character, is just an absolute winner. Like, if he doesn't win, he's pissed off. Illinois just hasn't had that kind of player. Ever since D left, Bruce Weber talked about it, that those guys didn't know how to win. Well, Mark Smith made himself a winner and took himself and Edwardsville, and I know they had A.J. Epinesa, who's a hell of an athlete, given what he's going to be a defensive end at Iowa, one of the 5-star recruits in football, but I mean, he lifted that program to one of the best in the state this year, lifted himself from an unknown to a mid-major in a year, and then from a mid-major to one of the top guards in the country. I mean, that's the kind of guy you want at the forefront of your program. And, Carp, I'm listening to the audio you sent me, and Underwood's not holding back that, no, this kid can be that good. And it's one of those kids that you feel like, hey, he can deal with those expectations. I mean, listen, he's the one guy who's been like, okay, I'm going to go there and I'm going to be the guy to turn that around. So Cliff Alexander didn't want to do that. Jalen Brunson didn't want to do that. So many other guys didn't want to do that, and I totally get it. I mean, that's a lot of expectation, but this is the one kid who doesn't care about those expectations, actually wants those. I think that's awesome. Plus, he's just a really, really dang good player, and the kind of player, big-body guard that can get to the rim, shoot really well from three, handle the ball. I mean, Dimitri McCamey with maybe a little bit more athleticism, and I know Underwood threw out the name today, and again, he's throwing expectations out there. He's saying, at the same time in their careers, when Darren Williams was coming in, I think that's kind of what Mark Smith compares to. So I'm not going to say he's going to be a top 3 pick in the draft, but this kid has that kind of potential to where he can be a program changer, and that's what's so exciting about this one. And that's why we're so into Jalen Brunson, because he's a winner. I think that's why that one hurt more than Cliff Alexander, than Jeremiah Tillman. It was just that Jalen Brunson was that ultimate winner.
The only flub in today's 14-minute press conference with Coach Underwood was that he said Duran.
Oh, no.
Williams. So I'm sure that Derek Burson will let him know, or Kent Brown, and we'll be good to go after that.
That is funny. Well, Jeremy, I want to ask you this. There's wins on a court. There's also wins off the court. This was a win for not only Brad Underwood and the staff, but for this Illini basketball program. And like Carp said, I kind of to start the show, and he said it yesterday, it kind of makes Illinois cool again. And you feel like you're going in the right direction by nabbing a guy like Mark Smith and just this class in general, even though it's not done yet.
Yeah, no, with him coming on, it's absolutely a win for Illini fans who've wanted some good news.
Yes.
But also, now that you landed a guy who's Mr. Basketball in the state, it's a lot easier for the next Cliff Alexander to say, okay, it's not just me. It's not just on me to go do this. It's a lot easier for the next Jeremiah Tillman, or maybe Jeremiah Tillman himself. I don't know. I haven't been plugged into that the last week to know what's going on there. I mean, everyone seems to think he's going to end up in Mizzou, but it's a lot easier for the next Jeremiah Tillman or him himself to be like, okay, I can hop onto this. It's not all on my shoulders again. Kind of what John Gross was trying to sell that 2017 team. Plus, I think this is huge for Josh Whitman, guys. I mean, I think you guys saw the AP report where they lost $6 million last year. They need to sell tickets. And a guy like this, a Mr. Basketball, they're selling hope. They're selling that this kid can come in right away and be a contributor. And maybe he's the missing piece, along with maybe some other guys that can land, that can help lead them to eking into the NCAA tournament next year, which would sell tickets for the next year. So I think it's a win on the court, obviously, but it's big off the court in terms of perception and for just getting butts in the seats again, getting a headline player that people really, really want to see.
Underwood was also asked about, the remaining scholarship openings in this class, and was he planning on using them? And he said absolutely. I mean, unequivocally, they're going to be adding some pieces to this class. So going forward, Francesco Badecki is one name, of course, that we're looking at. And, oh boy, why not Jeremiah Tillman back in the conversation? But it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
I would take him.
I mean, if he's on board, I've been on, saying before, like, I think it's got to be done there, right? I mean, I have to have the conversation that Jeremiah, you got to come here and do it the right way.
Right.
Because, I don't mind a kid that's willing to leave after a coach gets fired, but it seems like the only reason he come back is because of Mark Smith. I don't know. I mean, are you sold on the program or are you not? If I'm Underwood and I'm Jamal Walker, I'd be like, okay, this is it. Like, you're a part of this. You're a piece of this. You're not more important than everybody else with us taking it back. But, boy, he'd fit a big need, and that's what it comes down to. And it comes down to it's the same thing with Carlton Bragg. If you think he's going to help your program, he's not going to be an issue given all the red flags. And I think there are some red flags with Jeremiah Tillman with the attitude kind of thing. But if Jeremiah wants to come on board, he just fits that huge need. I know Underwood can play small, but, boy, I don't know if you're going to be a Big Ten contender with that small of a lineup. Michigan needs a DJ Wilson. They need a Mo Wagner. Illinois needs a rim protector. I can deal with a small four. I can deal with a 6'6" or 6'7" four. But you need somebody who can protect the rim, and that's what Jeremiah does so well. Badocchi, I think, would be a nice addition, just an athletic freak that Illinois just doesn't have, a guy who's long. And Underwood said today he doesn't like to have a lot of pieces that are kind of the same on the roster. Well, Illinois doesn't have a guy like Badocchi. Kipper Nichols is a very good athlete, get into people really strong. Badocchi's not as strong, but he's got that length that can just pester people, and he can dunk around the rim and block shots. And Obadiah Toppin's another name that Illinois has offered. I think he's out of New York. Kind of the same thing as Badocchi, just long, athletic, can protect the rim. So that's what they get. I love their backcourt in the next few years, guys. I mean, Mark Smith, Dijon Lucas, Jalen Coleman-Land, Trent Frazier, Kipper Nichols. If you can move him back to the 2 and 3 would be ridiculous. I think he's more of a 3 or 4, but you just need some size and some length up there. So I would expect at least 2 scholarships to be used on these. And if you can land, a long athletic guy and then just a really tall rim protector, I think you're in good shape. Maybe not next year, the year that everything gets turned around, but maybe you can the tournament, and then maybe 2 years you could be a really, really good team.
That'd be awesome. Now you forgot Io and Finke, and we'll add Bragg, and here we go. No, I know you didn't forget them. I threw them in. All right, let's get to the important stuff because Mark Smith is very important, but Torin on a beach is much more important to me personally. I'm loving the pictures. So first of all, you guys got diverted to Tampa, I guess. So karma, right? I mean, that's where Lon loves. So I wanted Torin to go to Tampa first.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, this has not been much of a vacation.
Oh, no.
One, the Mark Smith stuff has happened. 2, we left our house at about 5 o'clock on Monday morning, and we didn't get into Fort Myers Beach until about 4 o'clock Eastern time.
Oh, that's
our plane had to circle some storms in Fort Myers, and we didn't have enough gas to land. the circle and land in Fort Myers. So we had to go to Tampa, get diverted. It got delayed like an hour, and then we finally got to Fort Myers. But my wife gets sick the day before we leave, guys.
Oh, no.
She passes it to our kid who's sick on his first flight, and then I get it too. So, yeah, not much of a vacation. But, no, it's been good. It's he's gotten to be on the beach. He likes the wet sand, gotten to go in the water,
awesome.
Really likes the pool. So, yeah, it's been nice to get away, be with family a little bit. But, taking a kid under a year old on a vacation is not much of a vacation, guys.
No, it's not. It's not at all, and especially, and poor little guy, if you're up in the air, I don't care who you are, and you've got a stuffy nose or a head cold, man, it hurts when you fly like that. Well, listen, we'll let you go. Try to enjoy some time. Dang it. I know it's been hectic with Mark Smith, but hopefully it'll quiet down now until you get back, and then we'll be ready to roll. Be safe getting back, Jeremy. Thanks for joining us today.
Lon, are you seriously talking to Garth Brooks?
Oh, yeah. It's no big deal. I mean, it's not like it's...
What?
Well, so here's how it plays out, Jeremy. So, like Monday or Tuesday, Carp is like, hey, if you want to go talk to Garth in that press conference Friday, I can handle the first 30 or 40 minutes of the show. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I talked to Josh the prize guy, and he's like, yeah, just send an email to whomever. So I emailed the person this morning, and I'm like, yep, Tay, we do a sports show. They're like, yep, just come. And they're like, we're going to do some one-on-one interviews after the press conference you can do. And I'm like, fantastic. So it's turned into...
Did you get like 2 minutes? Or
I think I talked to one person that has interviewed him before, and they said they allow you 3 questions. So, that's awesome, isn't it?
So you need to do like a segment on how you do what 3 questions you ask.
Well, we thought about it, and I think I literally thought about this, but we only have like 15 more minutes on our show today is the problem. So I think I'm going to ask him. He actually had a hit in the minors when he was at spring training or whatever. Remember when he tried out? I might ask him about that. I might ask him about Oklahoma State, us stealing his coach because he threw the javelin at Oklahoma State. And then Carp came up with a good one of all the songs that you sing over and over in concert. What's the one that still triggers you, that you still have a good time? So I might do that.
You guys got it covered. That's awesome,
what the heck? That'll be kind of, it's just another day, Jeremy. It's not a big deal.
Where would that rank? I know we're probably going long, but where would that rank?
That would have to be at the top, wouldn't it? I mean, I've interviewed some guys before, but man, Garth Brooks, that's an international star. Yeah. I mean, that's unbelievable.
That's awesome.
So, well, hey.
All right, boys, I'll let you go.
All right, buddy, enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon. Jeremy Werner, co-host Tay and J Show, and of course, IlliniInquirer.com. Follow Jeremy on Twitter at JWarnerScout. I'm going to be interviewing Garth Brooks tomorrow.
That's pretty cool.
I'm going to be interviewing Garth Brooks tomorrow.
I'm trying to think of the coolest person I've interviewed.
People ask me that, and it's the hardest question to answer because I've been in the media business almost 20 years, and I talked to, not Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer.
Wow.
I got a quick interview with him. I've talked to Phil Mickelson. I've talked to, remember Larry Johnson, Grandmama?
Mm-hmm.
It's just hard. Ozzie Smith, Jack Buck, Harry Carey.
Lou Brock came on our show. You interviewed Harry Carey.
I interviewed Harry Carey. I did a story.
Wow.
I did a story on Harry and Jack.
Okay.
So I interviewed Jack about Harry and Harry about Jack. Buck.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Because wasn't Jack Brickhouse another Chicago guy?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was the guy that didn't he play at Illinois? Jack Brickhouse?
Jack Brickhouse.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody. Maybe I'm thinking Lou Boudreau. But it's one of those where, I did a story with Harry, and I've interviewed like Ozzie Smith, Willie McGee, a lot of the Cardinals. It's just one of those where it's hard. It's hard to answer that because I've been very fortunate to talk to a lot of cool people. But when you throw Garth Brooks up there, that's probably top of the list.
That's hard to beat.
And dude, you're giving me the ability to do this by tomorrow, which I appreciate.
I just let you know.
Well, yeah, but still, you're going to be here doing the show, and then what we'll do is when I get back, we'll try to get that plugged in. And I'm not doing it live on the air is the problem. But when I get back to the station tomorrow, we'll plug that in and we'll play our small interview. It's not going to be a 30-minute sit down.
Yeah, but it's still an interview with Garth Brooks.
Right?
And tomorrow, not quite as big as Garth Brooks.
I got to get a selfie with him, don't I?
Yeah, of course.
You think he'll do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure he will.
Selfie heard around the world.
And this, I think Brad Underwood would admit this as well, but we'll play an interview that's maybe not quite as big as Garth Brooks, but we do have the audio from Brad Underwood that I think in the first hour tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
We'll play that so people can come listen.
Well, I appreciate you going over there today.
Yeah, and that was kind of cool, too. I hadn't donned the journalism cap in a while, so I had 3 questions throughout there.
Nice.
I thought they went okay.
Cool.
But I will say that his delivery and his demeanor with the press is, for Jeremy and those guys, very promising. In other words, it seems like a very good relationship already with some of the guys, and it was cool seeing some of the lifers like Lauren and Mark Tupper
saying hi to those guys.
Do their thing, and they're pros. We have a pretty good crop of riders in this area.
We totally do. All right, listen, the FCC gets mad at us if we don't play an ID before 5:05.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to take a break. We'll come back, and we'll get to Cardinals baseball Game 2. We'll do that next. Tay and J Show. DP Dough is the original Calzone company, and they cater all types and sizes of events, from office orders to private parties to entire visiting football teams. Everyone will be sure to enjoy something different than the same old sandwiches or pizza. DP Dough also delivers to nearly all of Champaign, Urbana, and Savoy until late at night. So give them a call or order online when you're hungry and no one else is delivering. With over 1 million calzones served since opening in 2006, DP Dough is sure to satisfy and fill you up. DP Dough, the original calzone company.
You already know Houlihan's Restaurant and Bar at the iHotel is a great restaurant, but don't forget about the bar. Fantastic drink specials and mouth-watering menu items from snacks to full meals. A nice selection of draft, craft, and domestic beers, and just about any cocktail you can imagine. Watch a game with multiple flat screens on all sides of the bar, or grab some tables and make it a party. Drink specials daily, plus Houlihan's is now serving a delicious hot breakfast 7 days a week. Houlihan's at the iHotel. Check them out at the corner of 1st Street and St. Mary's Road, just south of the State Farm Center.
Keep your health in stride by registering to help us celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Kirby Derby. On Saturday, May 6th at 8 a.m., choose from a 5K and 10K run or the 5K walk. There's even a free kids race, team discounts, and early bird registration is going on now. Register online at kirbyderby.org. That's kirbyderby.org. See Facebook for updates and giveaways. Free training programs every Tuesday and Thursdays, beginning March 14th. Have fun, get fit, and feel great. KirbyDerby.org.
Sure, we've been called a mom and pop store. We take it as a compliment. After all, we are family owned and operated with 2 generations actively involved, and 5 of our team members have been with us for around 20 years each or longer. We run our business with old-fashioned customer service as our foundation, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Add our great selection of hand-picked mattresses, all proudly made in the USA at guaranteed lowest prices, and we're sure you won't find a better deal anywhere. Visit us and experience the Illini mattress difference today.
Get ready to celebrate because the Champaign Surplus Spring Sidewalk Sale is this weekend, and it's one of the best sidewalk sales yet. Save up to 80% on thousands of items like clothing and jackets, boots and sandals, tents and sleeping bags, and so much more. Get amazing deals on past season styles from the North Face, Patagonia, Columbia, Merrell, and many other great brands. The Spring Sidewalk Sale at Champaign Surplus is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and noon to 5 Sunday. 303 South Neal Street, downtown Champaign.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
We don't need no stinking weather.
We don't need weather, but we will thank our friends over at Cheap Hour Service Experts for all your heating and cooling needs. Call 866-EXPERTS or visit online at cheaphour.com.
That's my bad. And also, we usually, at this time, are doing Drive Time. But not today because we just came on. But we do want to thank Honda BMW of Champaign for a wide selection of new and used vehicles. Check out Honda BMW of Champaign at the corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy. Check them out online at drivechampaign.com.
We also...
We've got 15 minutes of...
Need to thank our friends over at the Mettler Center. No time for an injury report today, so we'll do it next week as usual, but because of the Cardinals conflict. So
I put a nail of a tack strip through my finger almost. So, I mean, what would you do there? You just peroxide it and tape it up?
So I don't know if they're as much into the wound care as they are physical therapy, but whatever question you do have, you can head to MettlerCenter.com. They have an Ask the Experts section, and maybe Jeff or Matthew will be the one to get back to you, but they've been a great partner of the show for a while.
I'm going to head over there and chat with Matthew. He's going to give me one of these 30-minute consultations on my calves.
Okay.
You know how they're always giving me issues.
Yeah.
The one part of my body that actually developed with any kind of muscles, and that's the only part that fails me all the time.
Big bulky calves.
Oh, right, yeah, right. So he's like, "Come on over, man. I'll give you some ideas on what you can do to help that." So
I got to be honest, like when you go into a show knowing it's going to be short.
Mm-hmm. Is this the first one you've ever done?
This kind of like late Cardinals start?
Yeah.
Well, I've done that before, but not one where we have to get off early, too, because of the Cardinals game coming up.
This
so we
is
only
a
have,
rarity.
13 more minutes.
This is a rarity.
But it's almost like you prepare yourself mentally for a shorter show. And I'm thinking, as we were coming back from that break, I was like, I don't know what I have to say today.
It is true. I tell Jeremy all the time, you do mentally prepare for a 3-hour show. Now, I don't. People ask me all the time, how much preparation do you do for a show? I don't do any. I really honestly don't do any. Now, Jeremy or someone will send me basically the rundown of who we're interviewing and kind of some thoughts. And every once in a while, Jeremy runs this thing, right? So every once in a while, he'll say, hey, Lon, look, we're going to talk some Cardinals today, so make sure you're ready on that. Yep. Or we're going to do this, or here's some next questions maybe we might tackle today. Otherwise, I just come in and just wing it. But it helps when you've got guys like you and Jeremy to throw ideas off, and then your idea comes back to me, and then I've got an idea. And you just wing it and you go.
Yeah. And also, too, that for 3 days we had this sort of build up to the Mark Smith thing. And we had good diversions. I mean, we had the Garth Brooks singers yesterday. They did a great job. We had lotion talk on Tuesday, which we could make a recurring segment, I think. I mean,
think
people love
that
that.
Work.
But now it's like,
I know. I got something for you.
You have something good.
Well, the NFL draft is tonight.
Oh, the NFL.
And before we get to that, though, real quick, in case you're wondering and you didn't hear, the St. Louis Cardinals, and if you are recording the game, I hope you recorded extra because it went extra innings. So if you're recording, I'm going to say the score here in a moment.
Spoiler
alert. St. Louis did win game 1. They were down the entire game. Then they were down 4-2 in the ninth inning. Randall Grichuk hits a 2-run home run with 2 outs to tie the game at 4. And then in the bottom of the 11th, the Cardinals won it on a Matt Carpenter grand slam. So the Cardinals win 8-4. They're now 10-11. That's a big win for them.
Mm-hmm.
You were about ready to lose 2 straight to one of the worst teams in the American League so far. I mean, I think Toronto's better than what
they'll turn it around. They're probably going to be a 500 team.
Agreed.
I know the pitching's not great.
No,
but
it's
their
not.
hitting can be.
And then they'll play again tonight. Adam Wainwright takes the hill, and we're off. You'll hear that game. You'll hear the pregame and the game and the postgame right here on ESPN 93.5.
I got back from that Underwood interview or the presser that he had after practice, and
was he excited about Smith?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very genuinely excited about it. And right as I get back, it's still 4-3?
Right.
4-3.
No, it's 4-2.
4-2, that's right.
Yeah.
And I walk in, and it was a home run to tie it. And I'm ready to walk into Austin and be like, God, the Cardinals just suck. And
I was saying the same thing.
Right then, the home run. Now, that doesn't mean they don't.
No, but they lost 2 base runners today.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the stat that Dan McLaughlin
they're just a
threw
dumb
out.
team right now.
They are. They're terrible. Right now they've lost 15 base runners on base. Mike, if I were coaching a Little League team, and I mean
you wouldn't
this,
have that.
If I were coaching 11 and 12-year-old kids, and at this point of the season I had 15 base runners picked off, I would absolutely go berserk as a coach of 11 and 12-year-old kids. These are Major League Baseball players. Also, they are dead last in errors. I mean, and that's not a good thing.
Well, there was a defensive statistics thing that showed them either 29th or 30th.
Yeah, they're horrible.
In every defensive category.
Last.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know what's going on. It's one thing to, like I've told Jeremy before, and I don't want to go on a big diatribe about this.
Mm-hmm.
I have enjoyed the last decade. I'm not taking it for granted. And if they have a couple of so-so years, I'm going to be fine with it because I enjoyed that last decade so much. That doesn't mean you have to suck. and that's
right.
The thing that's driving me nuts is when you're getting picked off second base because A, you can't get a bunt down, and B, Wong, who you learn in Pony League how to basically handle a bunt situation and how you're going from second to third. I don't know. That stuff just is struggling. But anyway, that's that. All right, NFL draft tonight. I know you're not that excited, but the Bears do have the 3rd pick.
They do. I mean, here's the thing. Depending on who they pick, I could be like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tune in for that pick.
You're going defense, right? You're going to go either Jonathan Allen. Is that his name? The kid out of – or no, it's Solomon?
Yeah, because Garrett won't be there. So, you see, that I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't care about the NFL. I don't care about the Bears.
I should know this because I've forgotten their names.
I had...
Or the safety out of Ohio State.
Last time I cared about the Bears, I think, would have been about a year and a half ago. It was the first year of John Fox.
Okay.
And it was a Sunday game against the Broncos. The Bears have won like 4 in a row or something like that. And it was a decent game, but Brock Osweiler won, and the Bears had a slim chance of a wild card. And then, I nap on Sundays. When the Bears are on, I eat porgies and I nap.
That stinks.
And I wake up and, they lose, and that's fine.
Right.
But I think it's more symptomatic. I mean, we see yesterday with ESPN, trying to lump this all together, right? ESPN will shove the NFL down your throat.
They do.
365 days a year. I'm tired of it. Now, I'm probably the exception to this degree. I really don't care about it. But, Austin's got the Eagles, and he's pumped about that. So I think what that says is if there is some reason to get excited about the future of your team, I'll get back on board much more than I am right now.
I agree with you.
But it's just like, the Bears. And then you start thinking about the history of that franchise.
Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah.
Talk about things that suck. I mean, the 2017 Cardinals, but that pales in comparison to what the Bears under the McCaskey family have been. They're terrible.
At least you've won a Super Bowl. I have never done that.
I wasn't alive.
I know you weren't
and
alive.
they still trot those 85 Bears out.
Yes.
I mean, they have made a living off of one season.
And it is amazing.
They should have had 3 rings.
I know. It is. I agree. And it is amazing. I'm not a Bears fan, and I was alive for that. And that team was so awesome. They were there was something about that team that will carry on for a long time. I know it drives you and Jeremy nuts because you guys weren't alive and you haven't seen them win at that level.
Right.
They've been to another Super Bowl, but not to the level of winning one and really being that good. But there was something about that team. They had so many personalities.
And you know what it's like, actually, is if we were to bring it to a local perspective, we have the 05 team.
Yeah.
And this is no slight against them. But it's like when you get in the business of having to play Remember When.
Right.
And I fall in that trap a lot.
No, you have to now.
It's right, exactly. It's like
to.
out of necessity now,
Right.
where you've had a long period of futility, so you have to go back to those special seasons. Now, not every season is going to be special.
No.
There's always going to be ones that you pick and choose, the 85 Bears being one example of that. But when you look at the track record, it's just, there's no faith that things are actually going to improve up there.
One thought on the draft tonight that I want to see, and I'm going to DVR this thing. I've got things going on, but I'll go home and watch. And the one thing I want to see are a lot of trades in the first round. And I think the Bears could be that one team that starts the trade carousel at number 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I think the first 2 picks will go in order. I think Garrett will go. Obviously, Myles Garrett will go to Cleveland, and then Cleveland also has the 12th pick. It'll be interesting to see if Trubinsky's still there or Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, they can wait on that quarterback.
I think they can, but I think the Bears could be that team that maybe starts the carousel of the trades going. But I think there will be some trades in that first round, which could be fun. The other thing I want to see is where does Christian McCaffrey go? That's the kid that I know the Broncos would love to have at 20, but he's not going to fall that far. This is a guy that was his junior year could have been the Heisman, and last year, was really good, and he can do a little bit of everything. He's the perfect New England Patriot.
Yeah.
He seems like. But
oh man.
Right.
Oh, he would be an immediate. He is a good version of Danny Woodhead.
Absolutely.
And Danny Woodhead, solid NFL player.
The other thing would be Leonard Fournette, who I think will go 4th, maybe the running back. He's really good, so I think that will be a name to keep track of. And then the quarterbacks are always the ones that you want to know. But you've got Trubinsky, you've got Deshaun Watson, you've got Pat Mahomes. Is it Pat Mahomes? Doesn't matter. The Mahomes kid. I mean, so you've got some quarterbacks to look for. I think this could be a fun first round draft.
All right.
Or I think it could be fun. Now, locally, Illinois is not going to have anybody go first round, but you will have a couple of guys. No, probably not. Probably 3rd and 4th round is where you look for a guy like Carroll Phillips and DeJuan Smoot. Look for maybe Hardy Nickerson to get drafted, maybe around 6th round. That's where his dad was drafted.
Wow,
and just turned out to be one of the best linebackers ever. And then I'm forgetting one name, and Daniel King had told me earlier that Chunky Clements. Chunky might have a chance to get drafted as well. It'll be interesting to see if Joe Spencer, our buddy, maybe Wes Lunt. I don't think those two will get drafted, but we'll see if they're signed as free agents after the draft is over on Saturday. But I'd love it for a guy like Joe Spencer to be able to get drafted. Anytime you can see a left-handed center, I think that's cool as heck. So keep an eye on that. And I think, again, the first round tonight, 2nd and 3rd round tomorrow, and then the rest of the draft on Saturday.
Where's it at this year?
It's in Dallas?
Dallas. Philly.
Oh, Philly. It is in Philly. Okay. All right. It's in Philly. I'm just excited about the draft because this is the first time Austin hasn't worn Cubs crap. Instead, he's got his Philadelphia Eagles stuff on, which I'd rather look at than that Cubs stuff.
The Alshon Jeffrey jersey is in the mail.
Absolutely.
Shipping.
So you've got the NFL draft tonight. The Cardinals won. The Cubbies are playing good baseball. Did they win last night? No, they lost. They got behind big, didn't they, in that game? But they only lost by one. Interesting. Okay. Well,
even when they lose, they make it look sexy, don't they?
They really
do. They're
young
that
line.
good. I was looking at their baseball reference page, and I just look at their everyday lineup. 25, 23.
It's unbelievable.
27. Hey, the Yankees had a big one last night.
Yeah, they
beat
did.
The Red Sox. That was
did
my
that
perfect
Judge
sports
dude
day.
hit another home run?
Yeah, he did.
So what does he have now?
I think 6. Maybe 7.
And
Yeah.
Eric Thames has 12?
Double digits, right?
I think he's 11 or 12.
Eric Thames. Let's check how many he has right now.
That dude for the Brewers.
Looks like 11 right now.
I think he got hurt, though.
Danielson.
I think he hurt a hamstring or something.
Oh, no.
He is so muscular that, that happens. That's why guys like me never get hurt.
I always get confused because there was a baseball player named Marcus Timms.
Yeah.
Same spelling.
Yeah.
But this is Eric Thames. And right now he does have 11 home runs, 19 RBIs.
So he's tearing it up for the Milwaukee Brewers. I think 8 of his home runs are against the Reds, which is weird.
Yeah, geez.
How about you not throw to him if you're the Cincinnati Reds? I would avoid.
Hey,
that.
but his OPS isn't as high as Aaron Judge, who has a 1.024
My
OPS.
goodness.
15 ribbies and 7 home
And
runs.
that dude's like, what, 6'7"?
He is 6'7", 282.
Jeez.
And then we're watching the game last night, and my girlfriend says, he's not the biggest guy in the Yankees. And I'm like, why? How is that? I'd forgotten Dylan Betances is 6'8".
Oh, my.
The setup guy,
Really?
he's 6'8". I knew he was big. And there's a picture of Betances, then Ronald Torreyes, who's like a 5'7" shortstop, and then to his right is Aaron Judge.
Oh, my goodness.
Just this little dude sandwiched in between these two behemoths. But
it is amazing from when I was young to now, just how much bigger athletes are.
Oh.
And it's not
Well,
that like when I was young we didn't have 6'8" guys.
Is
but,
hockey the most pronounced? How much bigger they've gotten?
Well, yeah.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere, that they did not used to be 6'5".
Yeah. Or
guys that could play small forward in the NBA.
6'8" or whatever, that are playing in this. It's unreal. All right, we've got like a minute and a half left.
Okay.
I feel like we ought to finish with Mark Smith. It's the day after. Mark Smith says yes. You know what? Congratulations to Mark and his family. His mom used to be the Mount Zion basketball coach. I used to cover her when I was at WAND. Her dad went to SIU with me for a year, or his dad, excuse me. Mark's dad, Anthony. So it's kind of cool to know kind of what that is. And then you know what? It's really cool to me, Carp, that he said, I want to go to Illinois. I love that school. I want to go there and make a difference. And that's what he's doing.
He's shouldering the load, and Brad Underwood is okay with that, as he alluded to in his press conference today. So we'll play that tomorrow.
Awesome.
I think we have, let's see, Lon, we will also have your interview with Garth Brooks.
I'll interview Garth
at some point in the
Brooks.
show, and we'll just kind of figure out. We'll have some NFL drafting. I'll get into it as much as I can.
I think Scott Wright, maybe from NFL Draft Countdown, will join us tomorrow. You got 15 seconds. Do you think Jeremiah Tillman ends up in an Illinois uniform?
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really do too.
Yeah.
And
makes
that
too
would
much
be,
sense.
it does. And wow, you know what? I don't care what you think of him now. If that happens, I'll take him.
I don't take back what I said earlier,
No.
but you know what? He's a center.
We got to
need
go.
one.
We got to go. Hey, thanks for listening. Cardinal Baseball's next. Tay and J Show.
The ribeye has the best, the greatest steak in town.
If you're looking for Champaign-Urbana's great steak place, it's the Ribeye Restaurant. Still with their famous salad bar and their delicious seasoned fried shrimp and delicious grilled chicken entrees. The Ribeye Restaurant, 1701 South Neal Street in Champaign. For reservations, call 351-9115.
The ribeye is the best. We're the one, the great one steak place.
Get ready for the first annual Muhammad Craft Beer Festival presented by JT Walker's Brewery. Head out to Muhammad on Saturday, April 29th for great food and the best beer brewed in Central Illinois. Admission is free, so come out and enjoy live music at JT Walker's and the new Project 47 Smokehouse. Enjoy craft brews from local favorites like Revolution, Half Acre, JT Walker's, and more. For more info, head to jtwalkersbrewery.com or text the word brews to 66937. That's brews to the number 66937.
Spring has sprung, and for 25 years, Prairie View Landscaping has been the premier locally owned and operated lawn care provider in Central Illinois. Prairie View Landscaping is a full-service company, a one-stop shop for all your lawn care and outdoor needs.
So email Lindy at Prairie View Landscaping today at mypvdiscount@gmail.com. That's mypvdiscount@gmail.com. Prairie View Landscaping, celebrating 25 years in business. That's mypvdiscount@gmail.com.
It's spring clearance at Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Hoopston. This is Jen Shelby inviting you in for the best deals of the year, with up to $5,750 off Jeep Patriot or up to $4,000 off a 16 Renegade. It's time to own an iconic Jeep. Or a Ram Tough truck with up to $6,250 off. This is the time to buy. Summer vacations are just around the corner. Take up to $1,250 in savings plus 0 for 60 on the all-new Chrysler Pacifica and get the family there in style.
Hoopston Chrysler, near the corners of Route 1 and 9, or hoopstonchrysler.com.
And welcome into the Ameren Pregame Show. Chris Raby with you on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network as we get ready for Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. What a win it was this afternoon for the Cardinals as they beat the Blue Jays 8-4 in 11 innings to win their 10th game of the year. Carlos Martinez started. The Cardinals made some defensive and base running errors, but some late offense, including a run in the 7th inning, a run for the Cardinals in the 8th inning, 2 in the 9th, courtesy of a Randall Grichuk 2-out, 2-run home run, and then a walk-off grand slam from Matt Carpenter sent the Cardinals back into the clubhouse winners. Tonight, Adam Wainwright takes the mound for the Redbirds as they'll try to sweep the doubleheader and win the series against Toronto. He takes on, for the Blue Jays, Casey Lawrence. Coming up, we'll head into the clubhouse and hear from some of the stars of this afternoon's show. We'll also visit with Mike Claiborne to talk about what we saw and what we expect from Adam Wainwright tonight. We'll get Mike Matheny's thoughts, visit with Kyle McClellan, and Mike Claiborne is with Blue Jays bench coach DeMarlo Hale. All that and more as we get ready for the nightcap. Game 2, the Cardinals and the Blue Jays coming your way at 6:15 right here on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network. We'll get back to this afternoon's game in a moment, but Adam Wainwright got on the board with his first win of the year on Friday in Milwaukee against the Brewers. That brings us to our Central Bank of St. Louis replay.
Talk about repaying the favor. The infield is in. Makes Wainwright a little better hitter if he can make contact.
Same ground ball up the middle ties the game. Here it comes. The pitch to Wainwright is hit deep to left. Is it going to stay fair? You bet it does. 2-run home run out of Wainwright. Wainwright gives the Cardinals a 2-1 lead.
Forget the ground ball up the middle.
There's one out for the Cardinals. The infield is back, and the outfield has stepped back a bit, I've noticed, after that long home run by Wainwright. Next pitch to Adam is a base hit to left towards the corner and left field. Martinez scores. Here comes Grichuk. He's going to score. Adam Wainwright has driven in 2 more.
From a lineup standpoint, if a pitcher can do anything positive to influence the game, that's great. So I was proud of him. We needed a knock right there.
The payoff pitch to Thames. Curveball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's a nice moment for Adam Wainwright as he gets the red-hot Eric Thames.
Everything just looks sharp. You saw different swings on the breaking ball. The cutter looked good, but I think that it was a situation that he was locating that fastball. He was getting finished pitches with it and putting it on the inside and outside.
The pitch on the way, and Braun takes strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Adam Wainwright.
I've got to work ahead in the count still. I've got to continue to pound the strike zone, get ahead in the count, stay out of those deep counts. Those deep counts are costing me innings right now, and I know that. So I'm just going to keep working on it. My stuff is good, though.
Adam Wainwright, the winner in Milwaukee on Friday, giving up 2 earned runs over 5 innings, walking none, striking out 9. Also with a big home run and another RBI. Adam Wainwright and the Cardinals against the Toronto Blue Jays tonight. Second game of the doubleheader, and replay brought to you by Central Bank of St. Louis, your hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Follow Cardinals Baseball Live at the MLB.com at-bat mobile app. Stay connected to the game's best players all season long with Game Day, live game video highlights, radio broadcasts, stats, news, and more. Download MLB.com at-bat today. It's your #1 app for live baseball. Chris Raby with you at Busch Stadium as we get ready for Game 2, the Cardinals and the Blue Jays. We'll talk to a couple of the heroes of Game 1 next on the Ameren Pregame Show on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Hey, it's me, your old AC. We need to talk, man. I am out of hair. Trust me. It's not going to get much better. I need to be replaced. Call the experts and get a new air conditioner that will save up to 50% on energy bills. Go ahead. Do it. I'll be right here. Whew.
At Chief Bauer
Chief-Hour service experts save up to $4,000 on a new home comfort system. Call 866-EXPERTS or visit chiefhour.com. For expert service guaranteed.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
Hi, it's Corey with Max Twin City Recycling. We pride ourselves on giving the area an outlet to recycle and get paid for their unwanted bundles. We're taking our community focus a step further with our Recycling for a Cause program. Each month, Max Twin City will choose a different local charity to feature in an effort to raise money for those causes. Visit maxrecycling.com for a complete list of program details.
Since 53 to meet your rental needs. When the time comes, we're the place for everything. Rental City.
When your car breaks down, you realize just how much you need it. And when it breaks down, Beaumont Alignment Plus steps up. For routine maintenance like brakes, oil changes, tune-ups, batteries, and tires, you can count on Beaumont Alignment Plus. Bigger issues including alignment, suspension work, starters, alternators, transmission requires specialists. So get to know Beaumont Alignment Plus for your vehicle repairs. With locations on Bloomington Road and Denison Drive in Champaign, you're never far from the help you need. It's good to know the quality service is still affordable at Beaumont Alignment Plus.
Second game of the doubleheader, Cardinals and the Blue Jays. Tonight, Adam Wainwright on the mound for the Cardinals against Casey Lawrence of Toronto. Cardinals will add Sam Tuivailala to the roster as the 26th man. He's recalled from AAA Memphis. The Farm Report brought to you by Monsanto, a proud supporter of America's farmers. And Tuivailala will be thrown into the mix if the Cardinals need him tonight. Again, the 26th man for the second game of the doubleheader. First game of the doubleheader. What a game it was. As the Cardinals came from behind, they trailed 4-0, got one in the 7th, one in the 8th. A game-tying 2-out home run from Randall Grichuk in the 9th, and then Matt Carpenter walking it off in the 11th with the grand slam.
All right, come on, Matt Carpenter, get it done right here. 3-2 pitch. Howe has his sign. He sets himself. He checks. He kicks. And he pitches. Swing and a long, high fly ball to right field. The Cardinals win this one on a grand slam home run by Matt Carpenter. In the bottom of the 11th, he hit it a ton out of here. He touches them all, and the Cardinals win it 8-4. The first game of a split doubleheader. They are at home plate, and they mob Carpenter. Redbirds win it 8-4 with a grand slam home run, a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 11th.
It's great, big win for us. Anytime you got a doubleheader on the schedule, it's nice to get the game over with. So if I would have hit into a double play there or something, that wouldn't have been good for anybody. So glad it worked out. We got to do a better job, and we will. I think guys are putting pressure on themselves, and I think it's starting to spill over in every area of our game. But we know what we have as far as personnel and what kind of players we have, and we're pretty confident in that group that we roll out there every day. And we're going to keep trending in the right direction and hopefully get it all straightened out.
Bottom of the 9th, 2 down, man at second base, tying run at the plate, 1-1 pitch. Osuna to Randall Grichuk swinging a long high fly ball into left center. This has got a chance. We are tied. A 2-run home run. It's a 4-4 score.
I feel better where I'm at now than when I started, obviously, but definitely not where I want to be. I think I made some strides in Milwaukee as far as seeing the ball better, more mechanically sound with my swing and setup, but I still got a ways to go, still working every day with Mabe, so hopefully it'll keep going on the right direction.
The thing that always comes back to me is, it's very easily could we have just quit in that game. Randall comes in, hits the big home run, and then the last inning there in the 11th. I mean, you look at a team when you have a game like that where it's kind of sloppy. I mean, a lot of teams can just pack it in and can, especially on a doubleheader day when nobody wants to be out there for a long time. But we never quit. You know, we kept fighting. We found a way to win that game. That says a lot about the character of this club, and you know, it's fun to play with them.
Matt Carpenter and Randall Gritchick, two of the heroes, both in the lineup tonight. Dexter Fowler leads off in center field. Greg Garcia hits second at shortstop. Carpenter is going to play third base for the Cardinals tonight, and he will hit third. So the first time we've seen that move made. Stephen Piscotty in right, Gritchick in left. Matt Adams will hit sixth and play first. Colton Wong at seventh, and at second, Eric Fryer is the catcher, and Adam Wainwright is the pitcher. Chris Raby with you. When we come back, we will chat it over with Mike Claiborne. Weekends Only's mission is to save you money. Come in this weekend for the biggest selection at the best prices on furniture and mattresses, open Friday through Sunday and online at weekendsonly.com. Weekends Only is a proud sponsor of the St. Louis Cardinals. We open up the Reporter's Notebook with Mike Claiborne next on the Ameren Pregame Show on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Ballpark Village is the proud host of the official away game watch parties for the St. Louis Cardinals. That means even when the team is away, fans can join a sea of red. Each away game watch party features 500 premium giveaway items and an unparalleled experience with world-class audio-video presentation. On select dates, fans can even watch with Fredbird, the Busch Stadium organist, and more. It's officially the best watch party in St. Louis. For details or a list of away watch party dates, visit stlballparkvillage.com/entertainment.
Heads up, we're going back to 77. Disco, bell bottoms, and Ford F-Series starts its epic run as the best-selling trucks in America. Fast forward to 2017, F-Series is still king for 40 straight years. How? Rock-solid durability, up-to-the nanosecond technology, and jaw-dropping capability. That's why the competition hasn't been number one since 8-tracks. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 40 straight years.
Awesome Machine Sales and Rentals wants you to take charge of your yard with Toro. Come in now through May 31st and save $100 on Toro Time Cutter zero-turn mowers. Save $300 on Toro Titan HD mowers and save $500 on Toro Z-Master commercial mowers. Awesome Machines has Toro certified parts in stock and they service what they sell. With certified service technicians and trained parts and sales personnel, Awesome Machines is the best choice for your lawn equipment needs. Awesome Machines Sales and Rental, Route 45 in Savoy, Route 36 in Tuscola, and online at awesomemachines.net.
Hanson's Auto Repair in Urbana is a family-owned and operated full-service garage. For over 40 years, they've offered friendly atmosphere, quality work, and reasonable prices. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, or engine replacement, Hanson's Auto does it all. They're a locally owned dealer who cares, providing fast, comprehensive, and expert service. Family-owned, operated, and trusted since 1966, Hanson's Auto Repair, 1202 East Washington in Urbana. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Visit them online at hansonsautorepair.com.
At Body and Soul, they take pride in giving you the perfect fit for your athletic shoes. Their team of experts will help you in selecting the style that fits your purpose and your feet. Body and Soul has offered the best prices and best quality for more than 30 years. And they aren't just shoes. Whether it's walking, running, swimming, or biking, or whether it's for you or the whole team, visit Mike or Jed and their experienced staff at Body and Soul, Route 45 Savoy. Call 356-8926 or visit soulsports.com.
Vapors e-cigs thinks it's time for you to take a permanent vacation from smoking. Take a permanent vacation away from cigarettes today. You'll smell better, you'll breathe better, and you'll feel better. Plus, you'll have more money than ever when you choose Vapors e-cigs. Come in today and taste the difference with a premium electronic vape. You can get started for less than a carton of cigarettes. So what are you waiting for? Stop by Vapors e-cigs today. Find them at Champaign across the street from Marketplace Mall at 2 West Main Street in Danville. And follow them on Facebook for great deal offers and giveaways.
Well, Mike Claiborne and I talk it over on the Ameren Pregame Show for tonight's Reporter's Notebook. And Claibs, what a day so far at the ballpark, and a frustrating game for the first 6-7 innings, maybe later for the Cardinals because they make some mistakes. But my goodness, if they don't just keep fighting, if the offense doesn't show up late, and who knows, and maybe this is the kind of win that can spark some stuff, spark some excitement, and help them maybe turn a corner in this early season.
You know what, Chris, I used to say that a lot last season. You would think a come from behind win would be a difference maker. I just don't know. I think that it should. especially with the turnaround time. But you just don't know with this team as they're still trying to find themselves. But it was a good win, an ugly win, but it was a good win with regard to being able to beat a Toronto team who's been scuffling a great deal themselves.
All right, let's start from the beginning. What did you see from Carlos Martinez today? Again, working through some stuff, and maybe not the best numbers, but the stuff I thought was pretty good. But he still struggles with some of the issues we've seen him struggle with. Command, he makes a throw to second, a miscommunication of the ball that then ends up in the infield, and that's kind of been the story for not just Carlos, but the whole team so far.
It's always been one mistake that's opened up the inning for you. And I've seen pitchers, I mean, you go back to last night or the night before. I mean, you try and pick a guy off that was already standing on the bag. You had 2 outs. What are you trying to pick the guy off for? And here's the thing. If you don't have a move, just step off. Quit trying to throw and pick guys off. Now, I know that they're watching, these pitchers are watching Cardinal players getting picked off a lot, but you just can't do it. I mean, I think we're trying to complicate this thing a little bit more than what it should be with regard to just making the simple routine plays that you've worked on all spring, and those are the things that are going to win ball games for you.
What is it about the base running to this point? Is it guys trying to do too much?
No,
okay.
It's just a lack of concentration.
So how do you fix that?
Sit somebody down.
You would think that would be the easiest fix.
That's the only way you can get to a player. You can't find him. You can get in his face and chew him out, but the only thing players understand is when they don't play. And I think that you may have to sacrifice some things along the way, but that's for young players, that's the only way you can get to them.
We saw some great at-bats late in this game. Jose Martinez singled. Randall Grichuk singled him in for the first run of the game. Unfortunately, caught trying to get to second. Dexter Fowler with the double. Then he was driven in by Matt Carpenter. And then the Cardinals have done it. They did it on Tuesday late in the ball game and ended up falling in 11 innings. But what an at-bat from Randall Grichuk with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th to tie the game. And then you have an opportunity in the 10th. You intentionally walk Yachty, don't end up scoring. Jose Martinez gives it a ride to the track. Yeah. And then Matt Carpenter in the 11th after a bizarre sequence. I'm still getting used to this new rule because Colton Wong tripled, 2 intentional walks. You had thrown 2 pitches and the bases were loaded.
Well, how about you and I was standing there and Grichuk was just casually walking off the bag. We thought he was going to get picked off again. It's something that I think we need to get used to, obviously. I like John Gibbons' strategy. He had nothing to lose on the road, considering this team had been struggling anyway. So it was a bizarre sequence of things. And as I mentioned to Matt Carpenter, I said, hey, we just needed something out of the infield.
That was great.
You know, so it's one of those things that it was good. And I agree with you initially. We'll see how they respond in this second game.
All right, and let's talk about that and wrap up on that. Adam Wainwright on the mound for the Cardinals. And he said after the game in New York, my stuff was good. I liked the stuff. We saw that in Milwaukee as he picked up the win against the Brewers. And what I've been impressed with, he didn't walk anyone in that Milwaukee game while he struck out 9, 7 ground balls, 5 fly balls. It seemed like, going back to what we were talking about earlier, he wasn't trying to do too much. He was trying to throw strikes, get ahead of hitters. He told me earlier this week on our visit that, I'm at my best when I'm 0-2, 1-2 against guys, and then I can make them put something in play that the defense can take care of.
You know what he's really at his best? When he works quick.
Yeah.
And I think he's got to develop a good pace.
This whole staff like that,
Absolutely.
Right?
And if he starts to work quick and really gets into a groove, I think you'll see the Adam Wainwright we're hoping to have for this year.
I think he's excited to hit again tonight.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that.
That home run in Milwaukee, that first home run was a no-doubter. That was unbelievable.
Any park in the world, it would have been out. There's no doubt. So I guess we have 9 hitters in the lineup tonight.
And we sure do, whereas Toronto's going to have to hit Corey Lawrence, and you're going to visit with DeMarlo Hale later in the pregame show.
DeMarlo Hale, maybe one of the best coaches in baseball. Everywhere he goes, he's in postseason. So I'm looking forward to talking to him.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Always good to chat, sir.
That's Mike Claiborne, Chris Raby with you. Enjoyed it, Mike. It's the Reporter's Notebook. We'll take a break, come back, hear a little bit from Mike Matheny next on the Ameren Pregame Show on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
We, the entertainment-loving people, demand the best unlimited wireless plan ever from AT&T.
I thought I raised you better than to make demands like that.
You know what? We want even more than that. We want AT&T to give us unlimited entertainment.
What else do you want, a flying car?
Well, maybe HBO included in our plan.
How about a unicorn?
And we want to watch all our favorite shows without paying overages.
Good luck with that.
And we want all of this, plus we want to save $25 on our monthly DirecTV bill.
But you can save me $25?
Well, yeah.
I'm proud of you, son.
Only AT&T offers you unlimited data with HBO included and never pay overages. Visit your local AT&T store and get AT&T Unlimited Plus, our best wireless deal on unlimited data. Plus, save $25 per month on DirecTV. It's entertainment your way.
After 22 gigabytes of data usage, AT&T may slow speeds. Plan includes stream save and videos will stream in standard definition unless you turn it off. $25 DirecTV savings requires AT&T Unlimited Plus. Credits start within 3 bills. Service prices subject to change. Other usage, speed, fees, charges, and restrictions apply. See att.com/unlimited for details.
Okay, U of I Meat Sales Room theme song, take one. The Meat Boat. Soon we'll be grilling another steak. I'm pretty sure that's already been done before. Take two. I'll eat meat with you. I'll eat burgers and brats. And again, already been done before. Take three. Meat, 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 meat. Meat, 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 meat. The U of I Meat Sales Room on Maryland and Urbana. They may not have clever theme songs, but they do have the best meat in town.
Hey guys, the carry-in lunch is next week. Sign-up sheets outside my door. Bring some goodies, okay?
Oh, hey, Bob, I was just going to bring some wings and poppers from Rosati's. Is that okay?
Sure, Jerry.
Hey, Bob, I was thinking calzones from Rosati's. Is that okay?
That'd be fine, Clara.
Hey, Bob, scales up front. We're just going to bring some salads and pastas from Rosati's.
Is that okay? Sure, ladies, that'd be fine.
Hey, Bob, you might want to just go ahead and cater it.
Rosati's Pizza, more than just pizza, with catering available for big groups or small. See the full menu at myrosatis.com.
328-2424. Tapman's Towing. 24 hours every day. Tapman's Towing. 328-2424. Tapman's Towing. 328-2424. Tapman's Towing. 24 hours every day. Tapman's Towing. We have pull and we're hooked on you. Tapman's Towing.
Meetings large or small, the Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham in Champaign can accommodate them all. The newly renovated 9,000 square foot banquet space can accommodate all your events. Let the Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham be the location of your next wedding, conference, workshop, or anything in between. The dedicated staff take care of every detail of your event to make it memorable and hassle-free for you. For special offers on weddings, rehearsal dinners, and showers, call a representative now at Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham, 398-3400. Leave the planning and execution of your special event to the team at Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham.
Back on the Ameren Pregame Show, Cardinals and Blue Jays, second game of the doubleheader coming your way at 6:15. It will be Adam Wainwright and Casey Lawrence. Again, the Cardinals lineup, Dexter Fowler leads off in center, Greg Garcia at short, Matt Carpenter at third base, hitting third. Stephen Piscotty is the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk hits fifth, Matt Adams at first base, Colton Wong at second, hitting seventh, Eric Fryer does the catching, and Adam Wainwright, the pitcher. Carpenter back in the lineup, he moves to third base, and what a game it was for Carpenter. What a swing it was for Carpenter to win it with the grand slam in the 11th, and the skipper says he's coming around.
Yeah, and he hasn't been that far off. I mean, we just get accustomed to him, putting the ball in play and grinding through at bats. Something like what he just did could get anybody on a real good run, but it's perfect timing. And he's a professional hitter, knows what he's doing. He's another guy that's working on the right things, and he'll get there.
Randall Grichuk came in as a pinch hitter, and all he did was hit a 2-out, 2-run home run to tie the game in the ninth. Finishes 2 for 2 with 3 driven in, with 2 runs scored and a walk. He said earlier in the pregame that he started to find his swing in Milwaukee, and the skipper agrees.
He's a dangerous hitter, and we needed that lift, to say the least. And he's going to be a top-tier hitter, and he's just got to work, right? I mean, we keep saying that. That's kind of our go-to phrase, go-to word, but he's working on the right things. He knows what he needs to do. He knows how the opposition's attacking him and things that he needs to improve on. And he's not that far from getting it really figured out. But once he gets to a pitch that he's looking in the zone for, it's amazing what he can do with it.
It was another day in which the Cardinals made 2 errors. Defense continues to haunt them, and they have now made 21 errors on the season through 21 games. It's not good enough, Matheny says. They got to clean up the defense.
This is a game of pressure, and so our guys are prepared. They understand at this level it's all about execution and playing the game clean. And I know we put it on ourselves. The expectations are high to play the game the right way. And yeah, I mean, winning cures just about everything. But if we're not playing clean baseball, we're making mistakes. It's gonna be something that stands out to us as something we have to fix. And we just stay the course. And the problem is when guys become afraid of making a mistake, whether it's on the bases or whether it's in the field. We want them to stay aggressive, but we want them to think. We want them to use their instincts. But they're just going to be all season. I mean, as long as they play, they're going to be things that you got to. I had a conversation with a guy the other day. He's been around the league a long time about something really simple. I mean, it happens, and I think that's what we're supposed to do. Always get better.
Tyler Lyons made his first appearance of the season, giving up a run on a hit with a walk, striking out 2 in 2 innings.
Every game's the same thing. I mean, we can't just throw a guy to throw him if he doesn't fit into a situation. That just doesn't make sense. So, and we have to have ourselves guarded to in case the situation puts us in a spot where we need someone to throw multiple innings, and that's kind of what he does. So it's been hard to force him in there. We had a lot of close games, but he did a good job. He pulled together.
Broxton Owen Bowman closed it out for the Cardinals. First win of the year for Bowman. Threw a scoreless, perfect 10th inning, striking out 1 through 18 pitches. Would the Cardinals closer be available this evening?
There's quite a few pitches. See what he says. But I'm not. We'll see.
Cardinals manager Mike Matheny, brought to you by Webster University. When we come back, we'll chat with Kyle McClellan. That's next on the Ameren Pregame Show. Chris Raby with you as we get ready for the second game of the doubleheader, Cardinals and Blue Jays on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
And the Cardinals have won the game on a home run by the Wizard.
Hey Cardinal fans, Ozzie Smith here for Ameren, Illinois. It's easy to be an energy-saving whiz. Start by installing a qualifying smart thermostat in your home. You'll get cash back and save up to 15% on your energy bills. Ameren, Illinois energy efficiency programs put more power in your hands. That's energy at work. To learn more, visit AmerenIllinois.com/programs.
You're at the ballpark every day, crouching down, catching heat, all but invisible. Your job lacks fame and glory, but offers plenty of distracting aches and pains. That's the life of a bullpen catcher. You can't afford to lose focus. Neither can your team. So be prepared with Ace braces, supports, and elastic bandages. Ace brand. Don't be distracted by pain.
When your computer's not working, you're not working. Hi, this is Dan from Simplified Computers. Whether your computer is running slow, you have a virus, or it's just time for an upgrade, Simplified Computers is here to help with personal service you won't find at the big box stores. We can set up your wireless network, build, install, and maintain your business's server, or replace your hard drive. For over 18 years, we have served the Champaign-Urbana community with integrity and quality customer service. Call us at 352-5000. Simplified Computers, simply the best.
Vapors e-cigs thinks it's time for you to take a permanent vacation from smoking. Take a permanent vacation away from cigarettes today. You'll smell better, you'll breathe better, and you'll feel better. Plus, you'll have more money than ever when you choose Vapors e-cigs. Come in today and taste the difference with a premium electronic vape. You can get started for less than a carton of cigarettes. So what are you waiting for? Stop by Vapors e-cigs today. Find them at Champaign across the street from Marketplace Mall at 2 West Main Street in Danville. And follow them on Facebook for great deal offers and giveaways.
Hello, this is Shane Colt from Country Arbors Nursery. Spring is finally here and Country Arbors is open and ready to supply you with all your home and garden needs. We grow hundreds of thousands of annuals and 600 varieties of perennials right here in Urbana. If you're looking for a large shade tree, then you'll want to come out and see our thousands of trees dug and ready to be planted. Country Arbors offers a planting service on all our trees. Buy 3 or more trees and we'll give you 20% discount on the tree and the planting. We guarantee all of our larger trees that we plant for 5 years. And don't forget, we deliver dozens of different mulches and stone. You can find out more information and directions at countryarbors.com.
You can fly Champaign. You can fly Willard Airport. You can fly Champaign. You can fly. Our airport is your doorway to the sky. So pack your things, spread your wings. You got business to do. People who expect you. You can fly Champaign. You can fly Willard Airport.
to make Adam Wainwright our UMB player to bank on. Picked up his first win in Milwaukee. 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, walked none, struck out 9. Also hit a home run, an RBI single. And Kyle McClellan, Adam Wainwright said after the game in New York he thought the stuff was good. That translated to his first win of the year on Friday night. What'd you see?
Yeah, he just looked like his location was a lot better. His breaking ball was sharper. His fastball was down in the zone more. And when you start to see Adam Wainwright with those totals, with those high strikeouts and little to no walks, that's when you know he's really locked in. So I'm excited tonight to see if he can continue that, because last start he was really good.
He said, I'm at my best when I get guys 0-2, 1-2. Sounds kind of obvious, but as a pitcher, when you get ahead that quickly in the count, what does it allow you to do?
Well, there's no secret. That's the way to attack hitters, and that's where you can get him, especially Adam, when he has that true wipeout strikeout pitch, and he can go to that curveball. That curveball is very effective when he can throw it in the dirt, and it comes out of his hand on that fastball plane like it's going to be in the strike zone, and they have to get ready and go ahead and swing at it, but by the time it gets there, it's in the dirt. He's not able to do that if he's behind or even the count. He's having to throw that breaking ball for a strike. So by him getting ahead allows him to bury that curveball in the strike zone, and you're going to see a lot of swings and misses on that breaking ball down there.
How about doing it with the bat, too? We saw the monster home run, also the RBI after they walked Colton Wong to get to Adam. I know that sometimes we don't necessarily take entirely seriously pitchers when they say that they want to go up there and hit bombs and be in the home run derby or whatever it is. But, man, Wainwright for his career and the Cardinals staff this year have been helping their own cause offensively in a major way.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's got him some wins because of it. Michael Eek and Adam have really been swinging it well. Adam has done it really. He's swung about his whole career, but especially the last few years, you can just really tell he's kind of figured something out at the plate, and he's helped himself, and it's a lot of fun. Anytime you can go out there every fifth day and do what you do on the mound, but if you can contribute in another way, whether it's getting the bunt down, doesn't always have to be that home run, getting the bunt down, moving the runner over, having a good at-bats where you're not just a guaranteed out when you go up there, even just making the pitcher throw 5, 6, 7 pitches. Maybe you can foul a few off and stretch him out, get him out an inning earlier. So Cardinal pitchers have done a great job so far this year on that.
I just pulled up your baseball reference page. Do you know how many career hits you had?
I don't. Not enough.
Do you want to guess?
I'll say I had 8.
You had 6. You had 5 in 2011. You hit 143 in 2011. That's not bad.
Yeah, I had a lot of.
You're 5 for 35.
I struggled early in my career because out of the bullpen I'd get like one a month, and you wouldn't take any batting practice. So it took me a long time to get my first hit, and I would go up there and I'd swing at the first pitch because I was like, that's the only fastball I'm going to see. Those relievers saw me as a strikeout when I got up there, so I'd try to put the first pitch in play, and then as a starter I got more at bats and did a little better. So I did drive Yachty in from first. Yeah, well,
you had a double. You had a double in 2011 and 4 RBIs, so I'm guessing that double was where a handful of those RBI came from. Kyle McClellan, former Cardinal on the Ameren Pregame Show. Appreciate it, man. Go out and work with your son on your hitting in the backyard.
Will do.
We'll be back in a moment getting ready for baseball. Mike Claiborne with DeMarlo Hale next on the Ameren Pregame Show on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Patio's, your hometown Cardinals bar, is now better than ever. In addition to being the best pre- and post-game bar for Cardinals and Blues games, Patio's is now open for lunch and dinner every day. Check out their new expanded menu featuring Barbecue Madman. It's great barbecue at a great price. Lunch every day for under $10, and with seating for over 300 people, you'll never have to wait for a table. Patio's has plenty of safe, convenient parking for Cardinals games, lunch, or dinner. Patio's, your hometown Cardinals and lunch location.
Every boy needs a foundation. A foundation he can stand on. To embrace opportunity. To overcome obstacles. Because this is the time to equip a boy with what he needs for where he's going. And where he's going is anywhere he wants.
Join the Boy Scouts at stlbsa.org today.
Hey, it's Stevie J. Have the roof your home deserves. For your next roofing project, why don't you go with Roof Doctors, a locally owned and family-operated business for over 25 years. They use superior materials. They're a certified shingle contractor, so they can offer a 50-year non-prorated full system warranty, and they won't loan your work out to subcontractors. Hey, Roof Doctors has worked on my home, and the results are fantastic. But don't just take it from me. With an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau, Roof Doctors has plenty of satisfied customers. Get a free quote at roofdoctorsco.com. mom.
Sure, we've been called a mom and pop store. We take it as a compliment. After all, we are family owned and operated with 2 generations actively involved, and 5 of our team members have been with us for around 20 years each or longer. We run our business with old-fashioned customer service as our foundation, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Add our great selection of hand-picked mattresses, all proudly made in the USA at guaranteed lowest prices, and we're sure you won't find a better deal anywhere. Visit us and experience the Illini mattress difference today.
Guidance, trust, protection, service. It's the mantra of GTPS Insurance. When you work with GTPS, you'll never have to call an 800 number in a different state. You deal with people who live and work in our community and know it's important to your business. GTPS is your local source for business insurance, property, general liability, workers' compensation, and group health insurance, and they'll work with you to formulate the best package for the needs of you and your business. Contact a GTPS insurance agent today at 359-9000 or visit online at gtpsinsurance.com.
Check out the new BMW of Champaign. It's not like the old Twin City. They have new on-site local ownership since 2013, along with a new state-of-the-art facility. With a Customer First Service Award winner for 2015, BMW of Champaign does business your way. Yes, they have tons of cars. Yes, they'll get you what you want. Yes, they discount, deal, and even pick up and deliver. So stop in, ask for Ben, and give BMW of Champaign a look. BMW of Champaign at the corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy.
Here at the ballpark, we have a chance to visit with DeMarlo Hale. He's the bench coach for the Toronto Blue Jays, and it's good to see you back here. You don't come through here very often.
No, actually, and I apologize for my voice. I'm under the weather a little bit, but this is my first time here at this stadium, actually. St. Louis and Miami I haven't been to, so it was a good trip for us to come to. I was looking forward to it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about you, because everywhere you go, you find yourself in postseason play. Red Sox, Orioles, now Blue Jays. You've been a first base coach, a third base coach, and one of the most respected bench coaches in the game. So you're more than just a good luck charm.
Well, I would take that as a pretty good compliment. You just do your job. There's a lot of other people I think involved that I have to give credit to too, but collectively, we try to present something and put players in position to have success, and I've been fortunate that I have had some playoff experiences.
Tell me about this ball club. You guys have been scuffling a little bit.
Yeah, we started off slow, and I'm sure everybody, once they break spring training, they want a better start, But we've been in most of the games we've played. It's been very close games. We've lost, I think, 7 one-run games, 3 or 4 games by 2 runs. So the positive, we can look at that and say, hey, maybe if we respond in certain situations better, the outcome could be different. So that's the positive, instead of just getting beat up, by 7, 8 runs.
And that's a great point you make, because if you're in the games, that means you're battling.
Right.
But if you get blown out early, then all of a sudden guys start playing for themselves. You got a bigger problem.
Yeah, and, you use your bullpen a little different. So, we've been in games, we're battling, and, it's a credit to these guys. It's still a long way, but, we need to start playing better and getting some wins for sure.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to get Mr. Donaldson back in the lineup.
Well, I try not to, bring up the injury factor, which is there, but, Donaldson too low. Those are big guys in this lineup, and they play a part of affecting the whole lineup. So, hopefully we get those guys back at the beginning of May.
Let me get your opinion about how spring training works. We had a spring training where guys were like flawless. It was like, let's start the World Series tomorrow. And then all of a sudden the season starts, and it's a team of last year. How was your spring? And are there things that may need to be looked at, because sometimes we don't see the real finished product in the spring?
Well, I think this spring was a little unique because of the WBC. Mm-hmm. So it was the longest spring training, and you tried to manage, workloads in this type of spring training, but also prepare guys. So it's a pretty big balance when there's a WBC going on. But at the end of the day, when spring training starts, you want guys playing at their best, and some teams have it, and some teams start off struggling. And, we've won that haven't been at our best.
Well, as you mentioned, it's a long season, and I really hope you guys really start playing well out like on Friday.
Friday? What about tonight? But I appreciate it.
Good to see you, sir, and welcome to St. Louis.
Thank you.
Hey, Cardinal fans, there's another MVP in our community, Rankin Jordan Pediatric Bridge Hospital in St. Louis. Rankin Jordan transitions kids with complex illnesses and injuries from acute care to home. They not only work with the child, but also the families to make the return home possible. Rankin Jordan is the only pediatric bridge hospital in the country using care beyond the bedside to get kids out of their beds and back to living. To learn more about Rankin Jordan, their inpatient and outpatient programs, or to find out how you can give, visit rankinjordan.org.
For over a century, Mastercraft tires have helped drivers in search of great tires at affordable prices to tackle their daily commute or weekend adventures. Now there's a new reason to choose Mastercraft, because for a limited time you'll receive a Mastercraft Visa prepaid card worth up to $60 with the purchase of a new set of 4 Corsair MXT